Loco. Loco Poco. Soul City gameplay. Soul City. Soul City. Soul. Profile. Oh, see now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Loco Poco. Why so spooky? No. Copy. Let me go to YouTube. Discord. Create post. Papa is live on second channel. Create post. Papa is live on second channel. Oh my lord, what the hell was that? इतनी घटिया आवाज इसको डिलीट कर सकते हैं. You can delete the old ones, not delete. Namaste Harsh, long time buddy, how are you? कहाँ थे आजकल बेटा? We are watching this video. I'll just continue.
The RPMs on my idle for the no hand tricks, but
and this guy is crazy, dude.
Is same as
I am not a
90 Dukes. And my favorite memory of this bike is
I'm not a
last season when
stunt guy,
from Lithuania came.
But this guy is one crazy ass stunt fellow man.
Unfortunately, I lost, but it still was a super fun day.
Fine, hope your day is going well. अभी तो थोड़ी देर में उठा हूँ मैं.
So much fun.
अभी तक तो ठीक ही जा रहा है.
Yes, that was my best memory of the KTM 790 Duke stunt bike.
ये तो अपनी जैसी बाइक है. Butter.
His bike scares the hell out of.
He is actually a content creator and a very good stunt rider plus rider. So yeah, he's well known in the KTM scene. A very well known figure in KTM scene. Rock Bar, क्या उसका pronounce नहीं कर पाता. Rock Barbaros. I've been drinking no alcohol because I left drinking.
For me, every time I ride it is my drift bike. The KTM
but I'm drinking water.
R Evo
water, good for you.
Model. It has less changes than my stunt bikes, of course, but
this
still it has some
bike.
really nice parts. The specs of this bike, we changed the exhaust with a full titanium handmade exhaust from Austin Racing, RS22.
The kind of money he has put, huh?
End can, the whole appearance.
I'm sure even KTM gave few of the bikes for free to him.
Wheel. Then
because he is such a big influence in KTM
CNC machine to raise footrest. Also the bridge is CNC machined. We played also with the brake setup, and I choose the Frondo FMC 630 radial.
And this bike,
pump,
when this bike will come to India,
my stunt bikes, fully adjustable radial.
Whenever it comes, I won't be able to, you know, own it.
Front calipers,
but at least I will be able to go to a showroom
320mm
और बैठ के बस देख के लार टपका सकूंगा मैं कुत्ते ऐसे.
We have a passenger seat delete. We added also
check out Nikolai
if the bike has soul or not.
Best stunt rider.
Shaking,
okay, we'll check it out.
Shake, it's not really interesting.
Stunt rider, damn.
Then the bike sits on Hypersport tires from Avon.
Hypersport
Ultra Super Sport tires. is the new model, and I freaking love those
मेरा
tires
तो
for my
rear tire already change हो चुका है.
daily riding.
It came with a
and
Maxxis
also
tire.
sometimes on
It's
the
not
racetrack. And
available
that's
in India.
all we done today's
I
bike.
got
It's almost stock. The
एक तो इंडिया की कंपनी जो नहीं है जो कह रहा मैं सुपर बाइक्स टायर बना रही है, क्या नाम था उसका? I'm not getting the name right now. Not Pirelli and all. There's a Indian company which got this foreign country to India, and they're making cheap super bike tires. What's called? Arey, what's up, Skinny Kun? Could
engine is
could be the
completely
cop
stock.
makes
And
him
my
try
favorite
out
moment with the
showcase
Beast
newer
was
models
actually
earlier
when we
too.
shot the
they
Ride
do.
and Slay 2 movie.
They do.
Was a super scary moment
the
actually.
fuck?
I needed to drift as close as possible with my head to a huge log, loaded up on
That's
a
crazy, dude.
25-ton forklift dozer that was moving. Luckily, I made it. I didn't die, and video and the sequence.
How Skinny,
looked
how was your day?
amazing.
क्या कर
And
रहे हो?
future plan, I'm not really sure if it's a smart decision, but I like challenges, and I want to properly stunt that bike. Usually, stunt riders are stunting a 600cc bikes max.
So, anyways, मेरा क्या प्लान है मैं बताता हूँ. मैं अभी बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हूँ in doing off-road, learning off-road dirt riding and all. I'm like fucking going like crazy right now. Like I really want to. Any weekend I just want to go and do it. This weekend I can't. This weekend तो हो नहीं पाया. लेकिन next weekend we are going again. Expulse experience we're gonna do next week. So मैंने चेकआउट किया. Let me show you. Expulse experience. Basically, it's Expulse have set up their camp in what do you call Big Rock, which is one of the dirt academy in Bangalore, outside Bangalore, and वहाँ पे इन्होंने कुछ बाइक्स रखी हुई हैं, and then you can go there and they'll train you. There's free one also. Deadpool by बहुत धन्यवाद stickers के लिए buddy. Welcome to stream. And they have provided the bikes. वहाँ पे आप फ्री सेशन भी है, बहुत छोटा होता है, 1 घंटे का होता है. आई एम नॉट टेकिंग द फ्री सेशन. आई एम गोइंग फॉर द 3000 rupees वाला सेशन इन विच दे विल गिव द बाइक एंड ऑल्सो डू गिव सम ट्रेनिंग ऑल्सो. सो दैट विल बी अ गुड प्लेस. द रीजन आई एम डूइंग इट, बेसिक तो मैं ऑलरेडी कर चुका हूँ. व्हाट आई हैव टू डू राइट नाउ इज मेरे को अपने बेसिक्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है. दैट इज माई मेन मोटिव. ऑल्सो मेरा सेकेंड ऑप्शन ये है कि मेरे को एक्सपल्स चलाने को मिलेगी ऑन दी ऑफ रोड डर्ट कंडीशंस, जहाँ पे I'll be able to understand the bike more, because I am planning to pick up a second motorcycle, and I'm deciding which one to pick up, because at the end of the day I don't want to make a hasty decision and then get fucked. Because I want to take that bike also for touring also maybe, but in touring I can take my 790 also. It's not that difficult. If I'm going to, I don't go very long distance. I just do 300, 500, 600 kilometers. So for that 790 is more than enough, because it has really good ground clearance. Everything makes sense in 790 to do long tours, but then it's unreliable right now because of the braking issues. So that is one of the reasons I don't want to take it also far distance. So I'm still thinking, shall I go with Expulse or shall I go with the Adventure 250? I think 250 will be more than enough. By the end of the year, SAAR gonna complete the X games. ना भाई इतना तो नहीं, लेकिन धीरे धीरे हाँ. I really want to maybe if once I get better, not anytime soon, to take part in local off-road races and all. Maybe, let's see. Expulse आने दो. Expulse is a very good option when it comes to off-road, man, dirt riding and all. You can take up any kind of scenario. It's light, it's light as fuck. The only problem, the highway, I want to try out that bike on a highway. I want to see what kind of vibrations, what kind of bike gives a feel when you're riding it at 100. Because I want to be at least in that triple digit zone, else it kinds of get boring on the highway, because highways are actually getting boring for me. I think I have ridden enough on highways. Not enough, but I'm actually bored on highways. I want to go check out trails, go bad roads and shit now. And I don't want to stay too much on the highway. Okay, so buying a bike like Expulse and staying on the highway, going 60 kilometers, then go to Big Rock is kind of boring. Hello, भाई रैली किट लगवा लेना. अभी नई वाली जो एक्सपल्स है उसका रैली किट नहीं आया, रैली किट बेचना बंद कर दिए हैं, दे आर गोना मेक रैली किट्स अगेन। ये वो रैली किट फिर से बनाना शुरू करेंगे। हीरो होंडा कह रहे, हीरो इज सेइंग दैट दे आर getting it done locally or some shit like that, it'll be cheaper and क्या नाम है, then they'll release it। अभी rally kit नहीं बिक रहा है अभी, so you just get a bike and you just make small changes to the bike accordingly। 90 किलोमीटर पे comfy है Xpulse, that is a problem man, 90 किलोमीटर is too slow for me on a highway। that is a problem, only if this bike was easily able to do 100 with with no vibes, with less vibe तो रहेगा, सिंगल सिलेंडर इंजन है तो चलता। This is the only reason I'm kind of getting back from Express. Like, ah, fuck, man. If I have to ride it for long distance and then go for a trail ride, I'll be bored on the way only. I'll sleep off. I actually feel a lot sleepy when I'm going slow, man. I'm not kidding. I feel very sleepy. I need to speed up to stay awake. Else I can't. Hello, Kushal bhai. Did you see biker from Pakistan is riding in India? I guess his name is Abrar. Acha? Duke 200 engine swap. Okay, let's see if there is a possibility। तो क्या नाम है, एक और इवेंट हो रहा है 30th अप्रैल को, दैट इज ऑल्सो अ ट्रेनिंग इवेंट। आई एम गोना चैट विद वन ऑफ द फेलोज, हिज नेम इज ब्रेनी रोमैट। आई मेट हिम थ्रू अ फ्रेंड एंड ही इज अ वेरी नाइस गाय। आई शो हिज चैनल टू यू। सो he Brainy Nomad, I follow his channel। Means not a big YouTuber or something, but a nice fellow, and he's also learning. He actually much better actually now, as an off-road guy. So I'm gonna go meet with him. He has some contacts. In future, he goes to a lot of trails and all. Maybe I can hang along with him and get a better understanding of and learn trail riding and riding off-road। Let me show you some of his vids। म्यूजिक है, but this is very normal off-road, so it's there। Which one can I show? I don't know, but I need to get in shape also। I don't think so I'm in shape to do off-road, because off-road riding is requires much more body movement than highway riding, highway or street riding। Street riding, you're mostly sitting in your saddle and you're moving around a bit, but when you're doing off-road, you have to move your body a lot। You have to stand up, you have to shift your butt, you have to move your legs, there's a lot of body movement। गाड़ी गिरेगी, गाड़ी उठाना पड़ेगा। When are you going to Ladakh? That I'm not sure, maybe once I get better then only। Anyone can go to Ladakh, but I think it's more fun to go to Ladakh once if you are, if you can ride off-road properly, that is more fun। How's your bike been so far? You need body balance. Yeah, you need body balance। How's your bike been so far? My bike, I don't take my bike for off-road, buddy, Kushal, but I am gonna planning to buy a second bike for off-road purposes। But I want to do more of off-road schools and training sessions and then pick up one। अभी एक कर लिया, हवा मोड़ रहा है, खरीद लिया, फिर उसके बाद बोर वोर हो गया हो गया तो फिर फालतू में पैसा वेस्ट। तो अभी तो 3-4 करेंगे और गाड़ियां चलाएंगे एंड देन विल डिसाइड कि सेकंड बाइक कौन सी होनी चाहिए ऑफ रोड के लिए। पाकिस्तान गाय राइडिंग इन इंडिया।
But this is a 1300cc bike.
1300cc bike,
horsepower.
same fucking engine as same size engine as what do you call Hayabusa,
So I hope I'm gonna survive.
on a naked
the
bike.
plan is to protect the bike.
And light as fuck bike, just imagine the kind of power, the kind of fucking sheer क्या नाम है power it has in it। Bangalore roads will never disappoint off-road, that is true, that is true।
Well,
that way Expulse is really good, man, because Expulse, what I heard, I've never ridden it till now, that's the worst part। It just glides over bumps, humps and shit and potholes।
and also to add a double brake system so I can try to do a circle easily. And I would like to kangaroo stop with that massive powerful bike. I don't know if I can do it, but I would like to try it, and I'm gonna show it in one of the next vlogs. And that's basically it what we want to do with that bike. Last thing we need to do is the sound check.
Bangalore roads, especially the roads around my area, are very bad. Useful there. ADV 390 के ऊपर थोड़ा वीडियो देखते पड़िए हम. I was thinking, I think ADV 390 is a good combination between both the worlds, right? Between your what you call X-Pulse and between the 390. It doesn't come with traction control, which is totally fine because for a 250cc bike you don't need a traction control, and when doing off-road you don't need traction control there. You have to switch off traction control, so I don't need traction control. Then the suspension travel is not much. So what 390 guys are doing, that they're getting suspension extenders. Even my friends got a suspension expanders. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but you can make your suspension longer by adding few things inside, and it is helping a lot of them out. It does make the height more, but it helps. Plus a lot of people are started getting spoke wheels also. मेरे को सुनने में आया कि 2023 में at least the bikes outside India are getting spoke wheels. India we had an aftermarket power part for spoke wheels, but I think they're gonna bring a 390 Adventure with spoke wheels. Not really sure about it. Sorry, V-Storm 250. V-Storm 250 comes with the same suspension as a Gixxer 250. So it's a good tourer motorcycle and a soft road motorcycle, but it's not a not a good like proper off-road. Not a proper off-road, you'll say. There's no, even the ADV 390 is not a proper off-road, but you can make it a off-road kinda motorcycle. Impulse, I think, is the only option. X-Pulse is the only option that will do proper off-road dirt and all. But versus V-Storm 250 is not even close. V-Storm 250 is a very good tourer though. Which area are you from? Koro? No, I'm not from Koro, buddy. I am from area Banaspadi. MotoGP KTM bikes versus Super Duke versus the Porsche video देख लिया? हाँ, देखा है मैंने. But we can check it out again. Bangalore roads will never disappoint. What about Gixxer 250? Gixxer 250 is not an off-road, buddy. ADV 250 you mean? Yeah, ADV 250. What did I say? Something else? KTM officially selling with the spoke wheels. Check in their website. Okay, let's go to KTM website. KTM India. KTM India modal है. Oh, 250 एडवेंचर में चलते हैं पहले. Purpose driven. The car rally inspired design. Built for adventure. Dakar Rally inspired design. I don't see it yet. Inquire now, visit showroom. यहाँ तो नहीं दिखा रहा है कुछ भी ऐसा. What about the 390? Go check that one. Travel. अबे travel भाई. 390 में गए. 390 में भी कुछ नहीं दिखा रहा कि ये स्पोक व्हील्स है ऐसा कुछ भी. लेकिन जहां तक मैंने पढ़ा है कि आने वाला है स्पोक व्हील्स. जहां तक पढ़ा है मैंने. But it's not showing it right now. That's totally fine. I'm not doing high jumps and shit. KTM already selling with spoke wheel. Check in the website. अरे नहीं लिखा है कहीं. I don't know which website you're talking about, but you can share me the link on somewhere. You can share me the link on Instagram maybe. ADV 390 Tandoori Nights. No, it's not Tandoori Nights anymore. The ADV 390 comes with dual fans. My fucking bike doesn't come with dual fans. समझ रहे हो? मेरी 790 doesn't come with dual fans. A fucking 390 Adventure comes with dual fan radiator. What the fuck, dude? 790 Duke comes with a bigger radiator. That means it has a bigger fan, but still it cannot compete with dual fan setup that comes with a 390 Adventure. It is much cooler than a 790 Adventure any day. And it's a smaller CC bike also, that also is there. लेकिन और yesterday I was watching the video of क्या कहते हैं ये हमारे वो है ना क्या कहते हैं बुल्लू बाइकर का भी वीडियो देख रहा था मैं कल. He sold his bike Africa Twin after riding 35,000 kilometers. He rode 35,000 kilometers on Africa Twin and he sold it off because because 390 Adventure made more sense. It's not like he doesn't have money to buy big bikes. He is loaded. That guy is loaded right now. He can pick it up. But he for him, a 390 Adventure made more sense because of many points, and which actually I was listening to, and it totally made sense. Man, 390 Adventure is a very good bike for India, man, for overall. चाहे वो ब्रेकफास्ट राइड के लिए हो, चाहे वो ट्रेल राइडिंग हो, चाहे वो ऑफ रोड हो, you can convert that bike easily to whatever fuck you want. 30-40 bhp is perfect enough for Indian roads. Yeah, it is perfect enough. Yes, when you need that high speed adrenaline rush which you want on few of these Sunday Saturdays, for that you can buy another bike. That's why I was thinking not to sell my 790 Duke, because I want that adrenaline rush. I don't want to sell it off. I want that feel also. And because that bike is next level monster. It does have a lot of irritating parts. Irritating is the only part is unreliable KTM. But what I am hearing from people is the 790 the Adventure 390 at least is not that unreliable. It's very well built. But this fucking 790 Duke is fucking lot of unreliable issues, man. I hope this issue gets fixed. This brake issue. अभी ब्रेक के लिए मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ. 2 हफ्ता वेट करने के लिए बोला है. ऑलरेडी पार्ट को ऑर्डर कर दिया है. ऑस्ट्रेलिया से पार्ट आ रहा है. It will reach in another 1 week. Then they will change it, and then I'll get my bike. Fuck. That's because you don't want the radiator fan sound every time you ride, lol. What? Really, that's great then, because 2070 390 was a leg roast. अच्छा. Selling with spoke wheels check the website. Brake price. Brake नहीं, brake caliper change कर रहे हैं. The issue was my rear brakes ना, they were catching up. They're getting stuck because of so what happens is ना, master cylinder हो गया. हाँ, जहाँ पे ऑयल रहता है, ब्रेक ऑयल रहता है. So somehow even the brake line is steel braided. So it's a very good quality brake, okay? But the problem is the positioning of the master cylinder is in such a way that is not meant for India. So in specific conditions, okay, when it's very hot or something, or the engine is getting hot, something happened to the brake caliper. I don't know what that is one of the reasons I can understand what others are also saying, and from inside क्या नाम है stories also, जो लोग काम करते हैं KTM के लिए, उन्होंने मेरे को बताया कि these master cylinder is positioned in such a way and so close to the engine, so in certain conditions these master cylinders they heat up, and the oil, the kind of oil they're putting in, their boiling temperature is kind of low. So you have these brake oils or brake liquids, whatever to call it, they have a boiling temperature. So you put cheap shit, which they usually put in KTM in India, cheap wala, for a big bike, which doesn't make sense. It boils easily. And what happens is it expands, and because it's expanding, it jams the brake, right? Second reason it can be there's somehow water going inside the master cylinder. And because of that, they have to change the master cylinder. There's some issue with the master cylinder. There is water going inside. So when water goes inside a master cylinder, and when it heats up, it also expands. And when it expands, it closes the brakes down. That doesn't work 40D on brake. But I don't have to pay anything. is change in warranty, thankfully, because I'm a extended warranty under हूँ मैं. One of my friends had an Xpulse 200. He sold and got ADB 390 because he couldn't keep up with his friends on 390 and R3 and Himalayan. That is the problem with Xpulse, man. It's good on it's he can kill them on off-road and dirt with the Xpulse, but on highway he can't do shit about it because it's so freaking slow. Man, they need to bring a bigger CC engine, man. 300 maybe. Cause this is Parsi guy sold it. Maybe this is why the Parsi guy sold it. Yeah. No, when I got the bike, it wasn't 2,000 kilometers. No, sorry, 1,000 kilometers. 800 to be exact. And there was no issue whatsoever. No issue. I rode the motorcycle 10,000 kilometers and then I got this issue. Before that, there was no issue. 0 issue. And I don't ride my motorcycle like an idiot also. I ride it very peacefully. Okay, I don't do any kind of crazy off-road also with it. So it's not like I fucked it up. It just happened with time. Like my bad luck maybe. But it's not my bad luck actually. Out of 10 bikes in the group, if you say there are 10 bikes, out of 10 bikes, 8 people have already faced the issue of brake lock for 790. They are bringing 400cc. That's what I heard. यहाँ R15 V3 के ब्रेक पैड्स का प्राइस 1K है विथ नो वारंटी. अरे ब्रेक पैड की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. ब्रेक पैड का तो पैसा देना ही पड़ रहा है मेरे को 4,000 रुपए. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द मास्टर सिलेंडर. And why will they change your brake pad when in warranty? Brake pad is a wear and tear product. Is it done by you, how you ride the motorcycle, and you have to pay for it. Like engine oil and all, that's not considered under your warranty and all. That is like part of your bike expenses that you have to pay. How you brake and all will also decide how fast you wear and tear your brake pads. That everyone has to pay. 600 किलोमीटर में खत्म. ये कौन सा ब्रेक पैड है भाई साहब? हाँ, कॉटन कैंडी का बना है. 600 किलोमीटर में कौन सा ब्रेक पैड खत्म हो जाता है भाई? कौन सा ब्रेक पैड? रेयर फ्रंट का ब्रेक पैड के रेयर ब्रेक पैड वाला जगह है. और 600 किलोमीटर कौन सा ब्रेक पैड जाता है? नॉट द कैलिपर बट हाँ, Yamaha is not giving any guarantees. But 600 kilometers is too less, man. What are you holding the brake and riding it rear? By 600 kilometers is too less. Are you keeping your feet on the क्या नाम है, rear brake? By any chance you are riding the bike and by mistake you are holding the rear brake? By any chance? I hope not. That's what people keep telling me also. But I don't do it. My feet is always back. I'm never keeping my feet on the brake. मैं तो रेयर ब्रेक बहुत ही रेयर यूज करता हूँ. रेयर को रेयर यूज करता हूँ. इंजन ब्रेकिंग व्हाट? इंजन ब्रेकिंग से रेयर ब्रेक का क्या नाम है वास्ता? इंजन ब्रेकिंग मैं ज्यादातर इंजन ब्रेकिंग और फ्रंट ब्रेक यूज करता हूँ. आई डोंट यूज रेयर ब्रेक. आई यूज रेयर ब्रेक ओनली व्हेन टू स्टेबलाइज द मोटरसाइकिल. Like maybe I'll put 10% to 20% of rear brake. Else I'm always on engine braking and front brakes. Engine braking makes much more sense, man. But the only problem is, no, not a problem actually. It's much more fun also. I don't. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, that's it. That it is. It is what it is. Almost seems like a user error. Brake pads last a bit, not sure though. Brake pads last for 5,000, 6,000 kilometers, man, based on which kind of brake pad you use. Ceramic, sintered, all those. But 600 kilometers is not possible, man. Some issue, man. Either you're holding the brake or some issue with your braking system also. Brake caliper, master cylinder, some shit. You need to get it checked. 40, 60 kilometers per hour in traffic. That's why I guess brakes are. Man, मैं बताता हूँ. I had a 390 adventure. Sorry, क्या बोल रहा हूँ? मेरी पहली बाइक थी ड्यूक 390. मेरा रेयर ब्रेक गया and I used to ride that bike to my office every day from Banaswadi to Marathalli area, much ahead of Marathalli area before Sajapur. And that time, 2015, there used to be shitty as traffic. I am braking every fucking where. My brake pad didn't go out in 600 kilometers. My brake pad went out in around 4,000 kilometers or something like that. So it's not because of you riding in city. It's something else. You need to get it checked. 600 kilometers is way too less. Either they're fooling you. I hope you checked your brake pad when they removed it and showed to you how much meat is there. Or you're holding your rear brake too much. You shouldn't be using a rear brakes anyways. In city, you can use front. When you're riding slow, front though easily works. You don't have to use a rear. And then, what else? Or there is some issue with the braking system. Get your brake calipers or your master cylinders checked. Maybe a scam by the service center. You never know, man. The service centers guys are scam also. बोलते रहो मैं सो रहा हूँ. अरे Deadpool. ऐसा क्या? So get it checked, buddy. 600 kilometers too less. 1,000 rupees. It's like 600 kilometers. You should at least be paying 1 rupee per kilometer, right? You're paying less than that. Sorry, you're paying more than that. 1 rupee per kilometer for brake pad. That is for expensive motorcycles. Say, for example, I'm paying 4,000 rupees for my bike. So I should be at least riding the motorcycle for 4,000 kilometers. Then change the brake pad. That is like 1 rupee per kilometer for the brake pad. Every time I ride 1 kilometer, I'm paying 1 rupee for the brake pad. But your is more expensive than mine. I'm comparing like that. 600 kilometers, you are changing for 1,000 rupees. So you're paying per kilometer more than that. You get it checked, buddy. Doesn't work like that, man. Something's wrong. Trust me. Trust me, something's wrong. Maybe. Scam. हमको तो scam ही लग रहा है भाई साहब. कुछ तो scam है. बच्चे लोग लाइक दबाना भूलना. 5 लोग देखो 3 लाइक दबाओ. शर्म नहीं आती तुम लोगों को? हैं? 5 लोग लगाओ. क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? Okay, we are going to check out something else. ये जो नई वाली आई है, उसमें डिफरेंस क्या है? ADV 250 2022 में आई थी ना नई वाली. Let's check it out. 2023 में नई वाली ADV 250 आई है. हमको लेटेस्ट वीडियो देखना है. फाइनली एडवेंचर डिटेल्ड डीनोस वॉल्ट. मेरे को डीनोस वॉल्ट पसंद नहीं है. मतलब ही इज अ कूल गाय, बट यू नो आई एम सो बोर्ड विद these kind of content which Dinos Walt. Nothing wrong against that guy. He's a pretty cool guy and a very good educated person when it comes to motorcyclists, as a motorcycles and all. But I'm kind of bored with these kind of videos in which they just, you know, tell about इसमें ये है, 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 इसमें ये है. I just want someone to just sit on the motorcycle and give his first impression. Or information that is more important. I don't know, man. I'm so bored. Maybe, or make it interesting. You know, make it interesting. I know some people don't have time to sit down all those entertainment part. They just want to get to the point and know bike में है क्या नहीं है. समझ रहे हो? But I'm kind of bored with this kind of videos. I want something. You know, I like, that's why Power Drift I like, because they keep improvising. Or cinematics, you know, do some nice cinematics and all, which is also cool. Go to a nice location, find a nice location, make a video around it. That is also cool. Power Drift 2 साल पहले. अच्छा, जो सबसे 250 का लेटेस्ट अपडेट कब आया था? किसी को पता है? What has changed? I think this is the one.
You got excellent power to weight ratio.
Nitish Neo is also very nice. I remember Nitish Neo started off a channel, like we were doing motovlogging at the same time. and he was at the same level, same kind of subscriber level, but now he's fucking killing it, man. 226k subscribers, god damn, crazy.
So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Nitish Neo. What's up? कैसे हो? कसक
What's up?
नमस्कार, हेगिदीरा. I am quite sure कि आप लोग बहुत ही बढ़िया कर रहे हो. आज मेरे पीछे 2022 का KTM ADV.
By the way, this guy lives in Pune or Maharashtra somewhere, but he's from Karnataka,
मैंने राइड रिव्यू कर दिया है पिछली बार. So guys, let's go towards the video. But अगर आप लोग चैनल पे फर्स्ट टाइम आए हो या आप लोग चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा है, डूडी को.
Okay, let's go ahead. Because this time I need to get to the
कुछ भी
point.
चेंज नहीं हुआ. It's the same price. It costs you 2.74 lakh rupees on road. It is actually a better motorcycle. आपको बता देता हूँ because आपको लग रहा है थोड़ा प्राइस सुन के आपको थोड़ा expensive लग रहा होगा, but it certainly is not expensive motorcycle because of its mileage, because of its power to weight ratio,
He knows
because
what
of
is
the
the best.
premium offering it gives.
No, he's
So
cool.
इसका ये बात
No
करते
doubt.
हैं हम लोग चलते हैं towards walk around. On the front आपको यहाँ पे मिलता है 19
Though I
inch
find him
का
a little
alloy wheel
cringy when
मिलता
he
है
does the
यहाँ पे.
dance.
And ये जो tires है, they are MRF tires,
But
looks
that
a
is
lot like the
guts to do it.
DKC70 that is being offered in the international version. And सामने आपको मिलता है USD suspension that's upside down forks आपको मिलते हैं WP Apex की तरफ से. And Apex आपको पता है WP Apex जो है it's a premium brand and it is the same kind of suspensions are offered across various KTM motorcycles, I would say.
Does it
Right
come
from
with
the
dual
top
fan?
end to the bottom end.
How to check?
And यहाँ पे आपको मिलता है suspension जो it's a 43 mm का आपको मिलता है यहाँ पे. And mudguard जो है सामने का mud flap जो है it gets a orange colored texture design now. अभी यहाँ पे जो है this is all a glossy white and ये जो है matte bluish है.
I like this matte
And
blue,
यहाँ पे
man.
आपको सामने आपको मिलता है headlight जो है this is a
The only fuck all part about 215 is the headlamp. I think maybe change it in future. The headlamp looks so poo-poo, man. Is that halogens are sometimes better. They have better pros and cons, but yeah, they have better pros. But I don't like the halogen look. मेरे को बेकार लगती है.
halogen headlight and DRS आपको मिलते हैं LED के indicator size LED. But again halogen को हटा के they could have done something like that of the Duke 2.
I know, right? They could have done something, यार. वहाँ पे दो LED लगा हुआ है indicator. 2 KTM garage. हाँ, 2 KTM garage ये क्या होता है? LED turn indicators लगा हुआ है, लेकिन साला light halogen है यार.
They could
क्या
have
है
given
यार?
a LED
क्या
के
है
headlights
यार?
यहाँ पे. And यहाँ पे आपको मिलता है crash guards आपको मिलते हैं. Then you get a
लोगों की जनता
bash plate जो it's a
WhatsApp अभी
fiber
थोड़ी देर
and
में
a
लोग
metal
Apex
one.
Legends
I would
खेलेंगे.
suggest you guys to go with the metal one अगर आपको off-roading का कीड़ा है. अगर आप रोड में जा रहे हो तो this is way more than enough. It's a perfect road tourer is what I would say. And सामने एक नीचे जो गाड़ी का जो ground clearance है it's 200 mm which is one of the best in the class मैं बोल सकता हूँ.
200 mm is the ground clearance ना. एक मिनट मेरे को चेक करने दो. KTM 790 Duke ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस कितना है मैं भूल गया. ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस 186. Pretty cool, man. 186 not bad. हाँ, 200 mm इसका है, 186 इसका है. और इंपल्स का कितना है? Let's make a duplicate. यहाँ पे देखते हैं. एक्सपल्स सॉरी करें. एक्सपल्स ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस 175 220 मिलीमीटर. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय 175 to 220? क्या उसको झक मारती है, उसको जब मन करता हो तो ऊपर नीचे हो जाती है? व्हाट लॉजिक इज दिस? आई अंडरस्टैंड दिस लॉजिक. ये क्या लॉजिक है? हैं कि 175 to 220 mm. हीरो एक्सपल्स सर्च किया था ना मैंने. अच्छा, एक्सपल्स और इंपल्स के बीच में दिखा रहा है शायद. एयर सस्पेंशन. Yeah, man, what the fuck? Height, blah blah blah. Ground clearance 270 millimeter दिखा रहा है. Man, make up your mind, man. This one says 270 now, and 270 is huge. Huh? X-Pulse 200. Engine, blah blah blah. स्पेक्स का है इसके भाई साहब. एक्सपेक्ट स्पेसिफिकेशंस. ओके. माइलेज, मैक्स पावर, फ्रंट ब्रेक, राइडिंग, एडजस्टेबल ओडोमीटर, नेविगेशन, ट्रिप मीटर, चैसी एंड सस्पेंशन, डायमेंशन, कैपेसिटी, सैडल हाइट, व्हील बेस, ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस 270. There's a touring version too. अच्छा. हाँ, वो impulse है ना, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, पता नहीं. 270 है भाई साहब. Fuck. और मेरी बाइक है 183 और ADV 390 है 200. Fucking huge, man. Crazy. That's big. That's big. कहाँ गया वीडियो भाई साहब?
मैम जो है आपको काफी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होती है. इफ यू टेक इट काइंड ऑफ
220 है 217 है. अबे यहाँ पे 270 लिखा था बाइक देखो मैं. अभी तो पढ़े. हद आदमी है तुम भी यार. कहाँ गया? ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस 270 लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. अब 220 है 270 है पता नहीं यार. तुम लोग कंफर्म करो यार. मेरा दिमाग मत खाओ. हटाओ 270 हो
ऑफ रोड में. एंड आपको मिलता है साइड स्टैंड, आपको मिलता है 6 स्पीड गियर बॉक्स, यू गेट अ क्रैश कार्ड हियर एंड यू गेट अ इंजन कट ऑफ सेंसर साइड स्टैंड के साथ. देन यू हैव अ split touch frame over here and साथ में गाड़ी का आपको मिलता है. that's a premiumness again. what you get here is a aluminum swing arm, you get a SAAR guard. पीछे सस्पेंशन जो है it's a mono shock over here. आप जिसको एडजस्ट कर सकते हो. again this is from WP Apex.
only preload, right?
preload को सेट कर सकते हो. then you have a SAAR guard जिसको आप हटा के you can actually get a tire hugger because that's very
Hero
important.
का
बारिश के
official
टाइम
site पे
में
देखो.
ऊपर आ जाती
Okay.
है क्योंकि टायर
Good
हगर
point.
नहीं है. तो you get a nice grab rail over here and पीछे आपको मिलता है LED के tail light indicator सर LED.
पीछे LED भाई. बस इनको प्रॉब्लम क्या था? सब कुछ LED है. सब टाइप की लाइट LED है लेकिन हेडलैम्प पुपू.
टायर है गाइस. दिस इज अ 17 इंच एलॉय है. स्पोक व्हील नहीं है. दिस इज नॉट अ 5 स्पोक का व्हील नहीं है. 6 स्पोक का ही है अभी भी. नया जो ADV 390 आ रहा है उसमें आपको 5 स्पोक का मिल रहा है जो इंटरनेशनल वेरिएंट में है. एंड पीछे आपको जो डिस्क साइज है 230 mm का आपको डिस्क मिल रहा है. एंड इट्स अ डुअल चैनल ABS. पीछे का आप ABS डिसएंगेज कर सकते हो टू टेक इट ऑफ रोड. अगेन यू गेट अ ऑफ रोड मोड ऑन दिस वन.
Oh, I thought it comes with single channel. Comes with dual channel.
आप देख सकते हो. You have a nice beautiful exhaust right from the 390 ADV. And what do we have here? गाड़ी का जो इंजन है guys, this is the most important part because this is the most refined engine in the KTM segment in India. मैं बोल सकता हूँ. This is a 250cc liquid cooled engine mated to a 6-speed gearbox. It's a dual engine and साथ में गाड़ी का जो power है it's 30 PS and you get a 24 Nm का आपको torque मिलता है. साथ में गाड़ी का जो weight है it's 177 kgs. You get excellent power to weight ratio, one of the best in segment में बोल सकता हूँ. साथ में गाड़ी का जो seat height है guys, this 800 mm का है तो थोड़ा 855 mm का है. Sorry,
मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा.
थोड़ा आपको लंबा हो जाएगा.
220 confirmed from Hero website.
आप हाफ सीटिंग कर सकते हो. आपका थोड़ा कम है.
तो मैं बाइक उस साइड पे कभी नहीं जाऊंगा. फिर मैं बाइक देखो पे. बाइक देखो पुपू है. अंडर वंडर कुछ भी डालना है भाई. मैं बोला 270 मतलब ये 220 ये 200 है वो 220 है. 20 मिलीमीटर मोर. राइट. नॉट बैड मैन.
5 फीट हाइट. वो क्या करते हैं ना कि एक पैर यहाँ पे रखते हैं, दूसरा पैर जो है ग्राउंड पे कर देते हैं. दोनों पैर नीचे लगाने की ट्राई नहीं करते हैं. दैट्स अ वेरी गुड ट्रिक दैट दे डू एंड दैट इज व्हाट मोस्ट ऑफ द एक्सपर्ट्स डू एज वेल. एक्सपर्ट्स जो होते हैं जिनका हाइट ज्यादा नहीं होता लेकिन वो भी यही करते हैं. एंड गाड़ी का जो टैंक कैपेसिटी है इट्स 14.5 लीटर्स एंड माइलेज इज अराउंड 40 किलोमीटर पर लीटर. दैट्स अ वेरी गुड माइलेज. इन फैक्ट
40 किलोमीटर मतलब 40 किलोमीटर पर लीटर अपनी जिंदगी में नहीं देखा. मेरे स्कूटर भी नहीं देती है.
इतना मिलता है उनको. एंड गाड़ी का सीट है इट्स ऑन द हार्डर साइड. तो आप इसको सॉफ्ट तो नहीं कर पाओगे. सॉफ्ट आप करवा सकते हो चाहिए तो, लेकिन आई वुड सजेस्ट यू टू गो विद द हार्डर सीट्स बिकॉज इट्स गुड फॉर योर टेल बोन. एंड साथ में ये आपके बैक की शेप नहीं देगी. अगर आप इसके यूज टू हो जाएंगे तो इट्स गोना बी वेरी गुड थिंग फॉर यू इन द लॉन्गर रन. ये बात करते हुए लेट्स नाउ गो टुवर्ड्स द टैंक शेप इज एक्सीलेंट. एंड फुट पैक्स जो है इस गाड़ी के थोड़े रियर सेट है, थोड़ा आपको एग्रेसिव लगेगा. एंड साथ में गाड़ी का जो हैंडल बार है ना थोड़ा आपको नीचे लग सकता है अगर आपकी हाइट 6'6" के ऊपर है तो. लेकिन
इतना लंबे तो इंडिया में लोग मिलते नहीं है.
Now let's go towards the handlebars. Handlebars are super duper wide and that's how the ADV handlebars should be. यहाँ पे आपको मिलता है knuckle guard जिसको आप मतलब हटा दोगे.
Man, I really feel like just fucking selling 790 and get a 390 ADV, but I don't want to do that. ये कंटेंट के माफिक नेगेटिव है.
बिकॉज ये एक फॉल के बाद टूट सकता है.
मोर
ऑफ विंड प्रोटेक्शन के लिए है. हाथ के प्रोटेक्शन के लिए आपको चाहिए मेटल का गार्ड्स जिसको आपको बाहर से लगाना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे आपको मिलता है इंजन किल स्विच, इंजन स्टार्ट बटन. यहाँ पे आपको मिलता है पास लाइट, हाई बीम, लो बीम, लेफ्ट एंड राइट इंडिकेटर एंड हॉर्न. गाड़ी का हॉर्न एक बार हम लोग सुनते हैं. इट्स वेरी लाउड. अभी हम देखते हैं गाड़ी का फ्रंट कंसोल में कैसा है. तो फ्रंट कंसोल जैसे आप ऑन करेंगे फुल स्वाइप होती है. यहाँ पे आपको मिलता है क्लॉक, यू गेट योर मिलता है.
ये नया है पुराना है?
ऑन द क्लच वुड डू अ ग्रेट जॉब एज सच. एज
मेरे को देखना इसका मेरे को 250 एडवेंचर को अच्छे से सर्च करते. KTM 250 ADV रिव्यू सर्च करते हैं. रुको मेरे को चाहिए लॉन्ग टर्म रिव्यू. कैन वी हैव अ लॉन्ग टर्म रिव्यू और समथिंग? at 25,000 kilometers always. हाँ चलो ये अच्छा है. I hate the logo though. I might shift from Honda Highness to this one. Nice.
Solo. I'm shooting this particular part from the pixels. एक बार में तो start guaranteed नहीं होंगे.
अपनी बट थोड़ी देर बाद ही अभी देखो 3 बार ऑफ टेम्परेचर पे पहुंच गई है. अभी 4 तक जाएगी, 4 से ऊपर नहीं जाती.
This video looks very boring. Adventure VS6 ownership, blah blah blah. Same guy? No man, this guy is boring man. Taking too much time to come to the point. Nepali motovlogger. Time. Oh, let's watch this video, man. Comparison.
KTM
250 Adventure versus BMW G310 GS and versus Himalayan. The GS is also a good bike. The only problem is expensive to maintain.
adventure offering.
Hold on, Karthik. Did you say affordable and sensible?
Yes.
Well, KTM needs
And
to learn a
actually
thing or two
BMW
from
looks more beautiful actually, na?
BMW.
The
And
GS?
with the GS update, they have made this bike 60,000 cheaper and given more features. So this is nice and sensible.
Well, for those of you who are bitten by the travel bug and have a little bit of adventure in your blood,
Karthik
you now
KM,
have
man.
2 great options to choose
I like this fellow more than Shumi. His persona and everything. For some reason.
from. But the question is, which one is nicer and more sensible adventure tourer for you?
Himalaya तो मेरे को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं. पता नहीं. I just don't have any feel for it. Let's go ahead.
At least 60,000 rupees, if not a lakh cheaper than the other 2 motorcycles.
Yeah, it's cheaper. That is there.
makes it more interesting, doesn't it?
I guess.
With the Himalayan in the picture, the
He should have come from the right. Yeah, he should have come from the right because he's hiding the other one bike. Yes.
Europeans certainly looked less sensible and were under pressure to justify their premium tags.
Well, if you're looking for presence, undoubtedly the KTM 250 Adventure is the motorcycle that will appeal to you the most. Beautifully so, because it looks just like the 390 Adventure. There's nothing that
Yeah, there is a
pegged
difference.
down.
Look at the LED headlight, and is the DRL on?
Yeah.
This is what you call a proper LED headlight and a DRL, and that's the beauty of the BMW. It's
The BMW looks beautiful, no doubt. This looks apart. I've seen it on road. It looks apart.
premium, it looks European, it's tighter. It's such a nice motor, and it's not as flashy as your bike.
Flashy, says the guy with the bike which has golden USD forks.
Yeah, a bit of bling. Yeah, it works.
You're into classic stuff, aren't you? I'm sorry, not that's another motorcycle.
See,
I totally forgot about the
It's
GS.
simple
TVS.
and functional.
TVS? Which one TVS? TVS doesn't have any off-road motorcycles, man.
And then there's
Yeah, it's a BMW TVS. Yeah. But yeah, it's BMW only. TVS should have done it, man. TVS should have made their own version of GS, right? Since they're only doing it, right? I don't know why they're not doing it. And it'll be cheaper also. Why the fuck will I go with a BMW TVS GS 310?
there is nothing
They should do
express
it.
on the bike, so even
Missing
if
the
I
opportunity,
fall,
man.
or even if I drop the bike, there's nothing to worry about braking here.
Actually, there's nothing extra on this bike, right? Your instrument cluster, is it digital? Oh,
It's part digital, part analog,
Is it from the 80s?
and I have a compass also over there.
That's from the
So what's
80s.
the ride height? What is the ground clearance for this one? Oh, wait. क्या बोला था इसका नाम? GS 310 BMW GS ground clearance 220. Hey, nice man. GS has 220 ground clearance. I hope this is correct. Fuck. I hope this is correct. यहाँ भी 220 लिखा हुआ है Zig Wheels में. 220 यहाँ पे भी लिखा हुआ है. It has 220 then. It has. They are not fucking around. Okay. Then we are good. TVS takes time but makes better products. Every product of their quality is quality and well-rounded. True. It's very nice. They do a good job. Guys, like the voice channel pe.
In century.
And one sec, you have a very
Yeah, it's a
modern
yeah
LCD.
cost cutting.
Oh, there is
That's
cost cutting,
fine.
you know?
That's totally
60,000.
fine. I don't care about, flashy looking consoles. And all. As long as providing all the details is more than enough.
That also doesn't get a TFT.
But it's a nice large display, easy to read, and I have a 12-volt socket. Travelers, for you.
I have a power bank.
Yeah.
हाँ.
Modern problem.
Jokes मार रहे हैं. BMW broken rear view mirror, one testicle. That's why what you do now, when you buy a BMW, remove the original one, keep it aside, buy an aftermarket and brick. 1K subscriber party कब होगा? 1K subscriber party? क्यों कौन subscriber party होता भाई साहब? 1K 1000 में बहुत पहले पहुंच चुका था.
I wonder what the problem was that BMW went from switchable ABS to non-switchable ABS with the update.
Yeah, even my Himalayan has switchable ABS.
Yeah, off-road mode, but
Yeah.
It doesn't have off-road mode? The GS?
You can cut it off.
With the Himalayan on the back foot, I raised the next test, for which we needed to find
Seat height test. GS, I have sat on GS. I have written it also. Gaming channel का. हाँ? Gaming
Yeah,
channel का.
yes.
Gaming channel का. ओह, पार्टी हाँ बिल्कुल होगा जिस दिन पहुंचेगा. देखा जाएगा उसका.
As Jahan was eager to prove, the Himalayan's 800mm seat height is low enough even for shorter riders. The BMW's 835mm seat height is much higher, but it was still possible for me to get
It's
my
not
feet
that
down
bad.
reasonably well. The KTM is the tallest and you do tiptoe more, but because of its slim design, it feels just as sensible, good or bad, as the GS. Talking of the sensible stuff, I took the guys for a hop around town. The DNA
क्या
of the
SD एडवेंचर
motorcycles
भी
is
अच्छी है. अबे SD पेस्टी नहीं ला, बकवास गाड़ियां सब. बकवास गाड़ी नहीं है, मतलब it's not that reliable. I have come to know from people who are inside working in SD, they're saying what kind of bike it is. I don't want to take their names. Plus, I shouldn't be saying it actually. Fuck, what did I say it? But anyways, do not buy SD stuff. They're inside ना, बाहर से सब कुछ बढ़िया है, अंदर सब गड़बड़ है.
very different, and so is the way they handle the urban jungle. The KTM and the BMW have short stroke engines, with the KTM packing the least displacement.
You didn't hear anything from Papa Sir. I didn't say anything. SD, very nice bike. Very nice bike. Buy it.
The Himalayan is a long stroke engine, and unlike the other two, is air cooled.
हाँ, अच्छा ये air cooled है ना?
Well, if it's city life, you're concerned
ये दोनों air cooled है, ये साला oil वाला cooling है.
about, I think this KTM 250 Adventure is really good fun. Because one, actually, let's talk sensible stuff first. The clutch is light, the gearbox is slick, and the steering is really wide. I mean, your handlebars are wide, so you can steer it really nice and light. So it's never a hassle in the city, despite being such a big
I got a new
motorcycle.
bike.
And on top of
Hey Papa Sir, hey कौन सी bike ली रे? Yeah, instant giving. Hey. बताओ, congratulations by the way. वैसे कौन सी bike ली?
that, this engine likes to be there. So if you want to make a quick, make your way quickly around the city, I think it does that.
क्या है fuel efficiency? KTM की है 38, GS की 29. ये कौन सा लॉजिक है? अच्छा 310 GS, 310 cc है ना? No wonder. And RE Himalayan 32. Okay.
The BMW.
Meteor 350 Supernova. Hey, let's go. Congratulations, buddy Einstein. क्या बात. Let's go. पार्टी कब भेज रहे हो? समोसे और जलेबी. क्या बात है, मजा आ गया. Good job, buddy.
BMW is quick. It's not as quick as the KTM in the city, but the wave of torque from the motor, it's really good. The only problem that I found was the gearbox. It's very clunky,
Achha.
but the ride quality is very nice. So over speed breakers and potholes, you can just glide over.
See, in terms of when you put it against these two motorcycles,
Photo GS looks
of course,
nice, man.
this is not going to be as lightning quick to get through traffic. It's fairly decent. It gets the job done.
But enough of the sensible.
One sec, what about the clutch? Is the clutch light?
Clutch is
Let's leave
fucking
the
hard.
sensible bit aside for now. You buy adventure tourers to go adventure touring. So let's tackle the touring bits first. Let's hit the highway and find out what more premium experience are your premium adventure tourers giving over the Himalayan.
No pressure.
Let's go.
I like it. This video is very good. Well done. GS looks good. It does look good, no doubt.
This test isn't just about performance but also comfort and which motorcycle would be able to give the most zen experience.
कल पहुंचे हिमालयन से, हाँ? Himalayan only gets the
So
things
Mr.
done.
Himalayan, you took some
Sure.
time to reach.
Not that long, I was just behind you.
क्या
guys.
line मारा बे?
You know what they say?
Gajab.
Doesn't matter whether you
गजब.
know the line.
नहीं मजाक बना.
Matters is that whatever cruising speeds that we were doing, I was right behind you, if not with you. So
What are the
that's
cruising speed they're doing? Let's see. 0-60 we have KTM with 4.47. BMW GS doing much better in that, 3.39. Damn impressive. And Harry Himalayan also not bad. And then we have 0 to 100. KTM is doing in 10 and BMW is doing much better at 8.30 because of the bigger CC engine, more power. And then acha, not bad, man. That's cool.
Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to admit
90,
this.
yeah?
I thought these more premium motorcycles with more more horsepower would cruise at higher speeds.
yeah.
But that
Indeed,
was
huh? Like on the BMW, I could do 100. It was still above 100. You can feel the vibes from the engine. Was
Acha.
feeling stress. It wasn't really enjoying the speeds.
Oh,
So I think
That's
at,
poo-poo.
at 100 where we were all cruising, the KTM is smooth.
acha.
Smooth. But if we have to slow down for traffic, anything to overtake, I
Uh-huh.
can see both of you just rolling back on the gas and overtaking. Whereas on the KTM, I'm going down a couple of gears, revving it up, and
Oh yeah,
going.
you have to change. It is very
And-
short geared motorcycle, the KTM. So you have to, work a lot with your gearbox. That is true.
This is really a surprise because with the 250 Duke,
But then as he's saying, on 100 when you're cruising, it's much more fun.
which was, we liked it.
I want to
because
see
it
the
was
adventure part.
A very versatile engine, but here it seems like the bottom end has died out. And the top end is also no longer
Lacking,
smooth.
kind of.
Yeah.
Acha,
It's
we-
feeling rough. I'm actually getting vibes on the foot pegs.
Oh,
We're doing around 100 kilometers per hour. Till 100, the GS feels proper. Like
Okay.
above 100, you can feel some vibration and harsh. Yes, it is much lower than the older bike, but still it's not that great.
much lower than the older bike. The vibes are much lower than the older bike. What? Okay, that's
I couldn't feel a thing on the Himalayan. It's sorted out, no vibes on the foot pegs, seat, or on the handlebars. At 100 kmph, this is the smoothest of the lot.
Oh, 100 kph Himalayan is performing much better in terms of vibrations and stuff. What?
You
Which
know,
is surprising because it's
Because I think he got numb of overriding this motorcycle. Now I think he's gone numb. He's lying.
Royal Enfield single cylinder. Yeah? And even though this is the largest engine over here, it's the most fuel efficient engine also.
Acha.
Plus extra fuel capacity. So that means even though you might reach here quicker, I will be riding longer.
You need those fuel stops also, na, to just relax yourself.
you
a
know
bit.
who's gonna say that? Of course, the man with the smallest fuel tank.
Yeah.
And
right?
they use
Yeah.
fuel efficiency also.
So I guess taking it easy in that sense. But you know, one
All
thing
Honda bikes are tall
I'm gonna
geared.
have to say
Hmm.
is that if you're talking about touring
Honda
and
bike,
enjoying
yes.
touring, that's gonna be hard.
BMW
on the
does look
250
good.
adventure.
Oh, you guys.
Himalayan wala jhoot bol raha hai. They are sponsored by Ari Law.
I could see you avoiding potholes and you were rolling off.
You never know, buddy. You never know.
I was just flying over them. Like the BMW has like a magic carpet ride.
Paid promotion by
It soaks up everything. It's brilliant.
Yeah, like you were like Aladdin on his flying magic carpet, just wafting through those bumps.
I was truly
But
envious
GS has good ground clearance, man.
because the KTM
220.
seat, I know we
I want to see what is this performance off-road. Can it perform off-road? Like the suspension means all you have to do, all we should be doing is changing the tires and maybe the teeth on the क्या कहते हैं, what do you call that? GS310 is really good light clutch and good power.
discussed that it's firm.
Yeah,
It's
it's good,
something you
man.
can live with. The vibrations I can live with. But to tour, I want plush suspension. If I had the plushness of the suspension setup of the 250 Duke, that would have worked just fine. But instead, it's so stiff, like on the
Sure.
390 ADV. But
It's
we
stiff,
were
huh?
hopeful that for the baby adventure, they
But
would soften it
310
up
is
a bit, just
apparently
make
gliding
it
over
nicer.
Kattakutti and all.
But that's not the case. And it doesn't just end there. I am not being able to relax on this motorcycle. Everything that made it feel right in the city, you know, the directness of the steering, all of now the steering, it's just all I
Rims.
can feel is the motorcycle. I can't take my attention
Not
away from
rims.
it.
I'm not talking
I
rims.
can't
I'm
look at
talking
the
about.
scenery. I can't.
I'm talking about what do you call it, man? Sprockets. You can change the sprockets, and that will help you with in having higher torque starting.
Just relax.
250 for value of
Like
money
on the
Himalayan for the retro people. GS is for posers cause it looks good. Not like that. I have seen multiple videos in which they are riding outside India, many foreign videos in which they are riding the fucking bike in fucking crazy ass trails, doing crazy ass shit with the bike, man. Understood? And it's not like trade promotion or something. They're killing it. And the bike is in perfect condition and you're able to handle it. Understood? And the GS, the only problem for me with GS is the parts. The parts are very expensive. That's the only problem. Nothing else. Everything is actually good about the bike. Little bit vibrations are there, but yeah.
Feel like you're part of the motorcycle. You're sitting inside the bike. It has a very nice, comfortable ergonomics. Even though it doesn't have a tall windscreen also, wind blast is also very controlled.
The tall windscreen is.
100 km/h में कौन सा wind blast होता है? मैं गाड़ी 140 पे चलाता था पहले. I never felt a wind blast in my life. This piper only sat on my bike and he's saying 140 में इतना wind blast आ रहा है, I can't handle it. I said, where the fuck is the wind blast? I don't feel it only. Then I put a windscreen now. I do feel the reduction in wind blast. Now I feel like there was a wind blast which I don't feel anymore. Namaste Apple Nation. Namaste.
Not helping me for sure.
Okay.
I'm definitely feeling buffeting.
100 में कौन सा wind blast
Feel
होता है?
more on this
लगाने की जरूरत ही नहीं
than I
है.
would have expected.
Because that's a supermoto disguised like an adventure.
Honestly, that is my stance. I'm supermoto.
Yeah. Whereas on the Himalayan, it's pretty much comfortable like your GS.
I don't know what Honda is doing. We need a 300cc adventure under 3 lakhs. Under 3 lakhs. मतलब तुम्हारी तो बहुत इच्छाएं हैं. 300cc की एडवेंचर मोटरसाइकिल चाहिए, वो भी 3 लाख के अंदर. हाँ बेटा, होंडा बना के देगा तुमको लड्डू. 3 लाख के अंदर तो नहीं देने वाला जिंदगी में.
Ended up with
A little
वो
bit
भी
cramped
Honda.
on that.
I think the GS has that advantage.
Best balance.
Yeah.
best balance of the three.
Like
in terms of ergonomics.
if I had to ride like 1000 kilometers on the GS, it will be like a piece of like just keep on riding. Very less fatigue.
So given where we
3.5
are,
चलो.
the only next bit.
हाँ,
left-
लड्डू के साथ तुमको किशोर क्या नाम है, थोड़ा सा वो भी देगा, कहते हैं समोसा. Activa 390 adventure.
After tackling sensibility and touring, remains adventure.
Okay.
Will your bikes be able to keep up with this?
It's a GS for God's sake.
It's a Himalayan for.
Has it won a Dakar?
It's a Himalayan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Himalayan. अब ऑफ रोड आता, लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. सॉफ्ट रोड या ऑफ रोड प्रॉपर फॉर डूइंग काइंड ऑफ सॉफ्ट रोड. Himalayan can handle off roads, man. I don't know about this.
So Dakar, Ladakh, good idea, because the guys going to Dakar are
Activa 300G or what?
the
Yes.
ones going to Ladakh are
Activa 6900.
They're enthusiasts.
ABCD, ABG,
tourist
MCSD.
Enthusiasts.
You choose.
Activa
After all,
comes keyless
you played
now.
that role by riding all these motorcycles
Heart
off-road to
attack.
see which one is friendliest.
Yeah, so it's a clear winner for me, and that's the GS.
Acha.
The magic ride quality that we saw on the highway really helped on the off-road section as well.
Acha.
Because this thing just soaks up all the undulations and everything.
Nice.
Soaks up all the pressure basically, and it keeps the rider in a peace of mind. He can focus on the ride and enjoy off-roading. And also the engine has a lot of grunt.
So it doesn't feel like too much to handle.
Too much to handle. It's a very relaxed motorcycle, off-road as well.
Off-road में
The
अच्छा बोल रहे हैं
Himalayan,
इसको.
yes, it's a good motorcycle, but the biggest problem is the weight. It constantly
Yeah,
plays
that
in your
is
head.
it.
कि it's a
मैं गया था ना इस बार क्या नाम है ऑफ-रोड ट्रेनिंग स्कूल में एक बंदा आया था हम लोग के साथ, वो अपनी हिमालयन लेकर आया था. तो he was riding very nice. Everywhere he was riding. मैं गरीब हूँ. अरे ऐसा कुछ नहीं. So he was he has good knowledge. He's also learning. But since we are in level 1, he was in level 2, 3. So he was pushing it a bit. So he was pushing us more than us. So because of pushing, obviously you will fall. Because if you're doing off-road, you will fall. There's no comeback from that. So every time he falls, he has to pick up the bike. And Himalayan is a heavy bike. And that's where he gets fucked. That's where he was getting fucked. Because he was putting a lot of time picking up the motorcycle. I had to stop to help him up. Pick up the motorcycle. So if you're buying a Himalayan for off-road, you are going to fall. So better be ready. Build up some muscles to pick it up. अगर वहां पे कोई होता नहीं ना उसके पास, तो वो क्या नाम है वहीं पे आधा घंटा निकाल देता उसको उठाने में. Name the best manga ever. Name the best manga ever for me. भाई मैंने तो ज्यादा मांगा पढ़ी नहीं, मैं तो मोस्टली एनिमे देखा है. मेरे लिए मेरी फेवरेट मांगा थी एक्चुअली नारुतो शिपुडेन. मैंने मांगा इसलिए पढ़ना शुरू किया क्योंकि उसके एपिसोड्स आना बंद हो गए थे. एंड आई रियली वांटेड टू नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग नेक्स्ट. तो मैंने उसका मांगा पढ़ा एंड आई लव्ड इट. देन आफ्टर दैट आई रेड अनदर मांगा कॉल्ड अलुकार्ड. क्या कहते हैं जो वैम्पायर वाला नहीं, अलुकार्ड. दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट्स. और भी पढ़े हैं बट आई डोंट रिमेंबर देम बिकॉज दे वर नॉट दैट नाइस. But this Alucard was good. Read Berserk. I heard about Berserk. Apparently it's really good. Maybe I'll read. Dent नहीं आया उसकी बाइक में. अरे भाई पूरा कवर्ड रहती हैं सब बाइक. With the frame guard and all those. They are good. I think the only thing that gets hurt is your handlebar. ज़्यादा गिराओगे तो handlebar twist हो सकता है. तो what you can do is you can get those harder, stronger handlebars that will help you out when you're dropping a motorcycle a lot. Berserk is the daddy of Japanese manga and anime. I heard it's really good.
Heavy bike, what will happen if you drop the...
I started watching the reanimated, means the reanimated ones on Netflix. I didn't like it, but I heard the old one is really good.
Bike is going to hurt you or something.
Okay, so BMW G310 is 175 kg, which is light. KTM 250 is 177 kg, a little bit heavier, and RE Himalayan is 200 kg. Fuck it, man. I've done a Munsiari ride with the GT 650. Acha, nice, man. Reanimated is 30.
And the
I know.
well,
I didn't like
it's
that
too
one.
frantic for me is the suspension.
Why not 200 do for off-road? Let's see what it's saying.
Off-road as well. The Himalayan, yes, it's a good motorcycle, but the biggest problem is the weight. It constantly plays in your head, it's a very heavy bike. What will happen if you drop the bike? It's going to hurt you or something. And the KTM, well, it's too frantic for me. It's the suspension. It's too stiff. You're constantly bouncing around.
Suspension is too stiff. You keep bouncing around. That is one of the big reasons.
Focus a lot on the road, and it just overwhelmed me.
Okay. Mr. Himalayan, anything to say?
As much as it pains me to say this, and as much as it is a surprise to experience, the GS has the Himalayan beat in off-roading.
The GS has a Himalayan beat in off-roading. God damn, what are they saying? They are not paid by RE, guys. This has been proven. Do you know about Cove 250? No, I don't know. What the hell is that? No perfect ADV on the market. It seems that is why people buy X-Pulse. That is true. We don't have much options in India, Vikram. We don't have much options in India. That's the problem. That's why X-Pulse is the best right now. And it is good. The only problem is the highway power.
I have to agree with Arun.
Off-road power is more than enough.
Because It's the lighter of the two motorcycles. That weight is constantly playing on his mind. Secondly, the drive of that engine. And thirdly, for somebody who is a little more experienced than a noob, it'll be easier for him to jump on and refine his skills over a long period of time.
Makes sense.
So that way,
Damn,
GS
well
has
said, man.
that still remains for Mr. Toby Price, Mr. Chris Birch, and even Mr. Singhi.
Well, let's be very clear that none of these motorcycles
I
are meant
hope
for Toby Price,
Co
Chris
450
Birch,
in
and,
India someday.
they're definitely meant for Mr. Singhi because these are not hardcore
Sir, bhai,
off-road
next bike
trail ride
GS310.
motorcycles.
Second hand मिलेगी
And
तो
for riding
देखते हैं.
fast off-road, the
Dragon Ball
Himalayan
Z
is
के-
surprisingly forgiving.
के मेरा ख्याल से best animated show है.
Good suspension travel.
See, Dragon Ball Z, I like it because it has, nostalgic feel for me. If you see Kai na, Dragon Ball Z का अगर story देखा है ना तो it's very linear, very क्या नाम है वही चीज repeated, उसी को थोड़ा मसाला डाल के, but the fight scene is the best, man. Fight scenes, that's what I watch Dragon Ball Z for, the fight scene. Fight, मारा साला, मारा. Story wise is not that. Story wise is very linear. There's no fucking story to it. Yeah, there is no story. But yeah, the fight scenes, the animation also is good. But the fight scenes is kick-ass. That's what I watch it for. I just forwarded to the fight scene. Fuck it, dude. I don't want to listen to that nonsense.
Slim tires, it just cuts through the trickiest conditions. But it
And if
needs
you
to
want
be
to see
pushed.
fight, watch Fate Stay series. Okay, I have not watched that.
Yes.
Let me check it out.
Glides and is very comforting. It is a very neutral motorcycle to ride over these surfaces. But on these road bias tires, which are the widest here, it felt more reactive when chucked over the rocky surfaces.
Damn.
As for the KTM,
I will tell you how you can enjoy that. I figured it out. Think KTM. So basically, you're ready
Go
to race.
brat.
Yeah.
Flat out. Yeah.
So you just
Flat
open
out.
the throttle,
Yeah.
forget about sitting down, stand up, and suddenly everything on the bike starts to kind of make sense, which is the steering, the flickability, it works off-road, it feels very adjustable, it has the slimness about it, the power delivery actually of the 250, because it comes in a more smoother manner compared to the 390, it just feels more manageable because of that, and because it's not as fast as the 390, it also feels, easier to ride that way. So it's something that you could enjoy riding off-road if you want to ride.
Full.
And
not
if
full.
I had to pick between the 390,
Check out Motor Inc.'s Suzuki V-Storm video. I already saw, buddy. I already saw.
and the
But it's not an off-road motorcycle. It's a very good tourer motorcycle, but not at all off-road worthy motorcycle. I'm looking for something to, to start learning dirt riding and all. Dirt riding off-road and all. But it cannot handle. It has the same suspension as a Jigsaw, but I have ridden a motorcycle. Oh my god, it's a beautifully built motorcycle. And a very good tourer, no doubt. If I was a tourer focused, I would have gone with that motorcycle. BMW GS is overrated. Overrated? Nobody fucking buys this. How is it overrated? It's underrated. Nobody buys it. I see it maybe in a month by mistake one. How is that overrated? Overrated is something that is bought a lot and people are hyping over it. Nobody's hyping this motorcycle. Nobody buys it. I think it's gonna shut down also in a few months. Not super lightweight and easy on the pocket. That's a problem. I want to get an X-Pulse. I'm going for the X-Pulse experience also next week to check out the motorcycle. The only problem is riding from your fucking house to the dirt part. That's the boring part. You're riding at 90 to 100. 100 starts vibing the fuck out. It's fucking boring. That's the only problem. And GS 310 and the X-Pulse have not that much weight difference. Overrated in the sense these guys are praising the bike the way too much. No, they're not. They were giving bad parts about it also in the starting. You just came into the video. They were talking shit about the bike in the starting. They're talking about how bad the gearing, the gearbox is. No, not. You just started watching it. On off-road, they're praising it. Yeah, on touring and all, they were not praising it. They were saying at 100 and all, the vibration starts creeping in. The gearbox is clunky, all that shit. They're not. the fuck are you talking about? I'm waiting for Himalayan 450. I've seen this review written as well. Maybe you're not watching correctly then. Maybe you have just focused on making fun, be against this bike. Maybe you're not watching it correctly. I think you need to watch it again. Maybe we can watch it again and show you what we're talking about.
You're coming on that very soon. So
They are my
we'll tackle
friends.
that for a later date. But Karthik,
Please watch SD ADV for lols. SD ADV, okay, we'll check it out.
is it 50,000 rupees more than the Himalayan? Because the Himalayan still remains the best value for money proposition amongst the three of them.
Even I've ridden the bike. I find it very nice. Compared to ADV 250, I found the GS very nice. And I never liked Himalayan in my life, so not really sure about that. Dirt Park, Dirt Park there are few dirt parks. There are two actually, Moto Farm and Big Rock. Big Rock is in like 60 kilometers, like 70 kilometers from my place. And Moto Farm is also somewhat around that. There are places where you can go. Not that far, but yeah, check out Mahindra Mojo 300. Yuck. Why the hell should I check out that? पिट चुकी है बाइक, खत्म हो चुकी है. उसमें बहुत फ्लॉज निकले, कोई नहीं खरीदता उसको, कोई पूछता तक नहीं है महिंद्रा मोजो का.
There's no beating that.
I told ना, इसके अंदर इन सब गाड़ियों के अंदर ना बहुत सारे इश्यूज हैं जो हम लोग को बाहर दिखते नहीं है. वेल्डिंग इश्यूज, लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज है. पोलार है, करेक्ट, पोलार के आगे. जगते रहो और गैम्बलिंग एप्स से दूर भागते रहो, छपरी पापा ही क्यों ना बोले. What the hell? When did I talk about gambling apps, man? SKM. I never talked about gambling apps. What the fuck? I am against gambling apps. भाई ये मेरा नाम खराब कर रहा है. Domina 400 कैसी है 2023 में? I have no idea.
Okay, first the KTM. I have to say that justifying the extra cash for it is a little hard because, well, it's not living up to the Tourer tag, and that's the most important part for any motorcyclist in India, or let's say most motorcyclists in India. The suspension is just not forgiving enough to really travel on this extensively.
I don't understand some people, if they talk good about something and I don't like it, then they start calling it out shit. Off-roading में full 30 है Dominar 400. Obviously, it's not built for that, man. Why the fuck are we talking about Dominar 400 off-road? Dominar 400 is not meant for off-road. It's a touring motorcycle. Obviously, it'll be 30 there, dude. What the fuck are we talking about here? It doesn't have suspension. It is not meant for that. Not from any angle. It's not even called adventure. At least 390 adventures called adventure, even though it can't do that kind of off-road. The Adventure 390 is good if you don't have tight budget. Otherwise, Himalayan is good for tight budget and low maintenance. That's true. मुझे पैसा मिला है डिफेंस करने का. माउंटेन बाइक ले लो. माउंटेन बाइक, तू साइकिल. साइकिल चला के थक जाना. Domino is bad in off-road and cities, but why buy it? बस हाईवे पे चलाओ.
Well, it justifies that premium better than the KTM does, and it does pretty well actually, because it is offering.
I don't understand. Okay, I want to point this out right now because Ballistics has pointed it out. He's calling this bike overrated. This is called, focusing your anger at something because you don't like the product or something. Okay, you don't like the product, that's why it's bad. They are giving their point. They are giving the opinions. Are they paid? Is it a paid promotion? Then maybe they're doing it. If it's not a paid promotion, then they're just giving the opinion after riding it. Are they more experienced than us? Yes, they fucking are experienced more than us. Especially more than me. So if they're talking something, if they've done something, they are talking out of experience. Okay? Unless if you are more experienced than them, then yeah, we can talk shit against them. I am not more experienced than them, so I'll go with their word for now. And not only with their word, I'll watch 10,000 other videos and then make up my mind, because I'll watch people who are experienced, not inexperienced people, and listen to them, right? That's not how I go about. I'll go about watching 10 videos on this bike who was ridden by experienced people, which is not a paid promotion, and then make up my mind if that's true or not, and then ride the motorcycle and think, and then try to not justify their points, try to try to do against what they were telling and see if it works out or not. Say if the saying is it's off-road, very nice off-road, so I'll ride it on off-road, and I won't already make up my mind it is right nice on off-road. I will ride it off-road and I'll make sure that I'm uncomfortable on this bike. And if this bike keeps me still comfortable, that means the point was correct. That's how I go about. No, you are wrong. I was not hating the bike. What I'm trying to say is they're not getting performance for the price you're paying. At the end of the day, Ballistic, that's the stupid mentality of Indians. It's not all about performance. You shouldn't be paying money only based on performance. That is the fucking mentality in India. That's why we don't get good products in India. For example, a Suzuki V-Storm 250. People are hating on the bike because the money that we are paying. It's not only about performance. You have to look the all-around product. You have to ride the motorcycle. You need to connect with the motorcycle. There are a lot of small things that goes. There are a lot of R&D that goes into this motorcycle. For example, I bought a helmet. The helmet cost was very good. It's a new company. On the paper, the specs looks fabulous. Fabulous it looks like. Makes sense for the money. And it's not overpriced. But once I wear the helmet, the kind of R&D, the kind of experience they don't have, the company, and so they have not been able to put in that helmet. For example, the buckle is not correct. The button is not there. The fit and finish, something is missing. When a big company comes, they have a fucking R&D behind. It's not about the money you're paying for the power. That a stupid mentality we Indians have. That's why we'll never have good products. We are stuck to itna paise mein itna kam CC engine mil raha hai. That is chutiya thinking, man. All these bikes comes with R&D goes behind it. That's why they're charging you that money. I know BMW badge is another theory altogether. That is for they're charging 20k, 30k on top of it. But the kind of, you have to think the ergonomics, how the handlebars, parts, reliability, small things. Say example, you're riding one day, standing on it, fucking the brake, something breaks down and you fall, you fucking die. Now what the fuck you'll do with a bigger CC engine? What do you do with a bigger CC engine? Put in my dick or some shit? That's not how it works, right? It's not about performance all the time. Small thing, brake pads, beat, how. So, for example, how the master cylinder of a brake is being positioned. For example, in my 790, the master cylinder was positioned in such a wrong way. It is positioned fine for European industry, for European market. But now in India, the master cylinder placement, because the R&D was not done in India, the R&D was done in European markets. So in India, when they didn't do R&D, so the master cylinder's placement is not working out for India for the 790 because it's heating up. In India, heat and the engine heat is causing the issue in the master cylinder. So now they have to do some manual fixing for the master cylinder. So a lot of R&D goes into that. So this is fucking bullshit mentality if you think itne paise jo itna kam power mil raha hai. We need to change that stupid mentality, guys, please. Gold helmet. So when a company comes, it comes with a lot of experience. That is why now though I'm pakka sure that if you want to buy a product, buy from a product which has a lot of experience. Okay, don't buy a product from a company which is kind of new. They might be making a good product out, बाहर से अच्छा दिखेगा, लेकिन बाद में ना उसमें कमियां दिखेंगी क्योंकि उनके पास एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. पानी डाल गरम लग रहा है, गिव अवे कर दो. So let's stay away from this bullshit mentality. If anyone talks, please educate them. It's not all about the power and performance when you're paying money. There's a lot of good things that goes around. What do you think about CF Motor 650 MT? Man, I have never ridden it. I just seen it. It looks cool, maybe. It looks cool. That's all I'll say. Rant session over. Hello, Scott. Bye. How are you? On Loco. है ना, वही तो मेरे को समझ नहीं आता. ये टट्टी वाली मेंटालिटी हमारे भारत में कब जाएगी? आई हैव फकिंग नो आइडिया. यस, तीव्रा हेलमेट का को पॉइंट कर रहे हो क्या? आई वोंट टेक एनी नेम्स. By the way, my Tivra helmet is gone for replacement. That's all I'll say. Papa drive. Well, that's your point of view. My point of view, that's not only my point of view. That's point of view which experienced people who have told me. I didn't know about this point of view. I was like you only. I have talked to experienced people like these people. Okay. And they gave me this point of view. And then I understood it's not about power all the time. Performance all the time. They told me. And if you can't, then अपनी जनता वैसे ही चुतिया रहेगी जैसे चुतिया थी. हमको क्या? लखनऊ कब आ रहे हैं? लखनऊ में आ रहा 21st को. Doesn't matter what point of view I have, and doesn't matter to me also if you understand my point of view. I'm just telling my point of view to others. A lot of people just want performance out of the motorcycle. Some people just want sound. That's why they go with that depends on people to people. That doesn't mean that you say that overrated bike, that means it is overrated bike. As per your opinion, it is overrated bike. Not as per the other people. That is your opinion, and this is my opinion just gave. लखनऊ आओगे तो बताना. लखनऊ आ रहा हूँ मैं 21st को buddy, but I won't be there for long. I'll be going to Varanasi for a few days, then come back for one more day and go back. Classic 350 is ready for you. Lol. You guys don't understand about the R&D, that engineering that goes behind motorcycle, man. You are not gone through problems, na. That's the problem. You just ride a motorcycle for 10 kilometers and come to your fucking opinion. Ride a motorcycle for a 10 years, like for 10,000 kilometers or something. Then you start understanding that these small things are so important that we don't even think about when you pick up a motorcycle. Yes, we are the only sharing opinions. Good. You guys just ride 5 kilometers. I got to know everything about the motorcycle. I am a fucking engineer. I have all the information about it. We need to ride the motorcycle. Get actual information comes from people from long-term experience. People who are ridden for long term, they'll give you the real review about the motorcycle. Because people who own it, they will have the real opinion about the motorcycle. Small nitty-bitty things, they change the experience like full flip. बड़का सा इंजन डाल दिया, टट्टी गाड़ी, फायदा क्या फिर? बड़का सा इंजन, पूरा परफॉर्मेंस. एक 3 लाख की गाड़ी में 3 लाख वाला परफॉर्मेंस. गाड़ी चलाए 6000 किलोमीटर, उसके बाद खड़े होकर गाड़ी चलाया, फुटपैथ टूट गया, आदमी मर गया. 10,000 किलोमीटर चलाया, पीछे ब्रेक फेल मारा, आदमी स्किड हुआ हॉस्पिटल में. ठीक है, परफॉर्मेंस में बात करेंगे फिर उस जमाने में. देखते हैं फिर परफॉर्मेंस काम आता है कि ओवरऑल इंजीनियरिंग ऑफ द मोटरसाइकिल कम्स इन द पिक्चर. आई एम मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर आफ्टर राइडिंग 5 किलोमीटर. I know, right?
In terms of ability, both have a bit more performance, but this goes that step further by actually being
Chinese bike
for the tourer application. That suspension, that ease of use, it means you can actually be sat on this.
That is why I like Honda. These fuckers, the big bike, even though the performance is poo-poo, they make a very easy ride, but their mentality is Honda. They make reliable motorcycle and easy to ride motorcycles. That is why I like Honda. Now Honda को बोलते हैं लोग, ये Honda वाले बड़े फालतू, ये उसमें पावर ही नहीं इस गाड़ी के अंदर है. कितना पैसा देके ऐसी गाड़ी, जिंदगी बचाएगी तुम्हारी वो गाड़ी, और जिंदगी भर चलेगी भी, और कम पैसा भी खाएगी, और तुम enjoy भी कर पाओगे in long run. Maybe in short run you might not enjoy the power and all, but long run you'll enjoy this motorcycle more than any other motorcycle. Fucking Honda is making this shit. I'm not talking about the Activas of the world. I'm talking about the, bikes and all.
In the world around you. Right?
वही लोग चूचे लोग बैठे ना, Honda इतनी महंगी मोटरसाइकिल बेच रहा है because they don't think about performance. They're stuck there only. Big Four have good R&D. Yeah.
When you look at that, it's just giving you a richer experience.
Now CBI 1000 RR, that is RRR, that is the next.
Which makes this a motorcycle.
That's fucking next level. That's built for performance. So,
if you can stretch.
RRR.
Incredible.
वो तो अपने ही वो पापा क्या thumbnail लगाओ.
It'll be a motorcycle that will keep you satisfied for much longer.
So,
अरे पढ़ो मेरा चैट यार. एक इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक राइड करो. इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक राइड करो. आज तक मेरे पास इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक है नहीं, तो राइड कैसे करेंगे हम?
or on the GS? It's been a while since.
कौन सी बाइक की बात कर रहे हो? I mean ब्रेक फेल वाली बात. I'm just giving an example. Nobody cares about कौन सी बाइक की बात हो रहा था. I'm just giving example. If a company is just focused over the performance of the motorcycle and they're just charging for the performance, there are not much R&D gone into other parts of the motorcycle. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying KTM में ही प्रॉब्लम आती है और आली में प्रॉब्लम आती है. That's not the point here. Point is when you're paying money for a motorcycle as a whole package. This is a fucking mobile. I'm not paying mobile money only for the fucking processor, the RAM. I'm paying money for the whole package. I'm not only paying for the fucking screen guard or for the camera. Right? That's how usually for example, a mobile company comes out and says, we have a very good camera. We paid money for the camera only. But everything else is poo-poo inside. Now, I'm saying when you're picking a motorcycle, just don't look at one thing. Look at the whole package. Don't look at only, oh, इसमें तो बहुत अच्छा engine है. So it's worth that money. You need to look at the fucking whole package. ओए नकली पापा, मेरा असली पापा बोला ADV90 के साथ GT 650 देख ले. और ये भी ठीक है. Look at the whole fucking package. That's the point here. I'm not talking about किसकी बाइक टूट गई, किसकी बाइक को क्या हो गया. If you're not getting the point, I don't know. I don't have time to explain anyone more than that.
GS. I know the answer even before I'm asking you, but
No, that is what I'm trying to say. It's not like basically you have this only mentality and you only thinking about performance. I'm talking about the majority of Indian. It's not your mistake. अपनी majority Indian जनता ऐसा ही सोचती है.
For my trip also the GS definitely, and not only Ladakh, even for touring. Like this is a perfect package for a tourer motorcycle. BMW nails it.
okay, good to know. May I have the keys of the bike?
हाँ चल, let's leave.
सही मैं बोल रहा था. I said घर में एक आरी है और एक KTM भगाने के लिए, क्लासिक चलाने के लिए. वाह क्या बात, क्या कॉम्बो बनाया है. अरे कौन भाई व्हाट्सएप, कहाँ हैं आप लोगों पे?
No pressure, huh?
And it's not like I'm defending GS. I don't like GS. 310 GS. Fuck 310 GS. तुम लोग चूतिया बनते रहो तो चूतिया ही बनते रहोगे जिंदगी भर. चूतिया बनना बंद करो. अरे के दोस्त मोजो और एग्जॉस्ट गिर गए. आर्या के दो दोस्त मोजो और एग्जॉस्ट गिर गए. हैं मतलब अच्छा कौन सा वीडियो बोला था? 3 एडवेंचर कौन? यस दी एडवेंचर. मैन आई हैव नो. Let's watch it anyways.
Adventure tourer options at the budget end of the spectrum have been few and far between for some time, which is why the Royal Enfield Himalayan has
I
done a
watched this
little
video
bit-
already. God damn it. ऊपर लिखा है वही गजब इंग्लिश. क्या गजब इंग्लिश है? ऊपर क्या लिखा है? उसके दोस्त के मोजो का एग्जॉस्ट गिर गया. उसके दोस्त का मोजो का एग्जॉस्ट गिर गया. मैंने बोला ना मेरे को अंदर के लोगों का पता है कि इस टाइप की अंदर बाहर से गाड़ी ना ये मोजो पोजो और ये एसडी ना अच्छी हैं, बट द इंटरनल्स ना बहुत कॉस्ट कटिंग है, बहुत कॉस्ट कटिंग और बहुत रफ है. तो आई विल से स्टे अवे फ्रॉम दिस बाइक्स, एसडी एंड ऑल. स्टे अवे. मतलब सुनने में, दिखने में, परफॉर्मेंस में ठीक ठाक है. NS200 कैसी है? नो आइडिया मैन. आई हैव नॉट डन मच रिसर्च ऑन इट. वाज नॉट रियली इंटरेस्टेड इन इट. NS200 I am more interested in the new lineup of Yamaha होपफुली इट कम्स टू इंडिया, जिसके बारे में हम लोग कल बात कर रहे थे. होपफुली कम्स टू इंडिया. आई एम मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट. सुनने में आया कि अप्रैल 30th को टेनेरे लॉन्च हो रही है, समथिंग लाइक दैट. टेनेरे बोलते हैं ना, क्या बोलते हैं टेनेरे, वो यामाहा की, यही तो है सुनने में आया. सुनने की बात मैं मानता नहीं हूँ अनलेस एंड इट इज ऑफिशियल. बट RS 200 ले लो, दिमाग खराब है मेरा. काय को भाई, ये बाय द वे OLX पे ये GS कितने में बांट रहे हैं लोग. R3 भी ला रहे हैं, R3 भी ला रहे हैं, R3 ला रहे हैं, तुम्हारा क्या कहते हैं R7 ला रहे हैं. ला रहे हैं मतलब कंफर्म नहीं हुआ है ऑफिशियली, बट दे हैड शोकेस्ड इट ऑलरेडी इन एन इवेंट, so which is kind of confirmed. So let's hope for the best. विक्रम को बोल रहे हो, बेचारा विक्रम ही चलाता है. What? Low resale value for HS for GS, is it? What's called BMW 310. Just search for BMW black on road. Okay. That means it'll come to 3.5. Expensive man. By BMW बैच के लिए एक्स्ट्रा पैसा. I think this bike ना 3.2 on road I think be fine. I don't know, maybe, God knows. 3.3 2.5. This is a 2019 model. Hey, when did they revise the GS? I can't remember the year. पापा सुपर ड्यूक से पहले अशोक लेलैंड चलाता था. What? मैं सुपर ड्यूक भी नहीं चलाता. I own a LMW. God damn. मैं पूछ रहा हूँ ये GS का अपडेटेड मॉडल कब आया था? Don't chat. Call me. Phone number 9 AM to 9 PM. Sunday half day. The fuck? I some broker. 2021, I guess. Is it? Apparently, the new GS is better. 3.9 he's selling for 2022. Baap re baap. How much did he pay? What did he do, man, with the bike that he has paint? His asking price is 3.9. Granite load. Second hand service done on Feb. Health conditions. 3.9. Why is selling for 3.9 when I can get it on road for 3.6 or some shit? Wow, what logic is this? Maybe he wrote it by mistake. 2.9 हो सकता है. और 2021 दिवाली. LED headlight या ना SKM. It comes to 4. Oh, RTO 59. Insurance 14. Okay, comprehensive. It comes to 4 lakhs on road. It's close to 390 Adventure only. Then you pick up 390 Adventure. बैंगलोर में क्या सीन है? कर्नाटका इंडिया. अरे BMW 310 सर्च कर. ये कर्नाटका में? चेन्नई. अरे भाई मैं कर्नाटका यहाँ डाला था भाई साहब, क्या हो गया? कर्नाटका भाई, कर्नाटका गधे. अबे OLX तू टट्टी है तू. OLX टट्टी. ही इज सेलिंग फॉर 4.3. अभी लिया, अभी बेचना है बंदे को. है कल ही खरीदे हैं, कल ही बेच देंगे. ये भी सही है इनका. है ये अलग है दुनिया से. लिया क्या है भाई जब बेचना था? एडवेंचर 32. ये कौन सा नाम होता है? BMW GS 310 एडवेंचर. 2000 किलोमीटर ड्रिवन. 2000 किलोमीटर चला भी लिया. सैडल विद PPF एंड एक्स्ट्रा एक्सेसरीज 1 month ओल्ड. भाई 1 महीने के अंदर बेच रहा बंदा. बहुत ही बढ़िया. मेंटेनेंस नहीं दे पाया होगा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. Most probably. 2.45, 2022. Not bad. Not bad. That's a good 23,000 kilometers already run. Oh god. Oh, this is the old model. See, this is the old model. Now this is how you know it's an old model, because it doesn't have that LED light in it. It's the halogen. Yeah, it's the old model. अच्छा ऐसा क्या? अबे OLX पे स्कैम भी हो रहे हैं मोस्टली ऑन आईफोन्स. अरे OLX पे बहुत स्कैम्स है. मेरे को कितने बार स्कैमर्स पकड़ते हैं मेरे को. मैं कुछ भी डालता हूँ ना, कुछ छोटी छोटी चीज डालने के लिए स्कैमर्स आए थे. एक बार मेरे को स्कैमर पकड़ा था, बताता हूँ मैं क्या हुआ. मैंने कुछ डाला था, कुछ महंगी चीज थी और आई डोंट रिमेम्बर व्हाट. तो एक बंदा इमीडिएटली मेरे को कॉल करता है, सर मैं आपका नंबर दो, मेरे को कॉल करना है, मेरे आई एम वेरी इंटरेस्टेड. मैंने कहा ठीक है, नंबर भेजा, बंदे ने उठाया. बंदा कहता है कि सर क्या था वो, something is said, I'll send you a link, you click on this link and then make the payment. Okay. और ये क्या होता है ना कि no, I'll नहीं क्या था, something like this. He sent me a link or something, or you send me your link, I'll make you a payment. Something I don't quite remember. Something was some kind of scam. It was related to a link, and basically, if I click on that link, he will take money from my account, or whatever money I'm sending, whatever money he's sending me. Something, man, I don't remember now. I'm kind of confused. वो पापा को पप्पू बना रहा था. कुछ तो था जहां से वो मेरे यूपीआई से पैसे मार सकता था. अब पता नहीं कैसे था, मेरे को याद नहीं कैसे था. कुछ तो था सीन, लेकिन एग्जैक्ट सीन क्या था मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा अभी. Well, we all know tech YouTubers made awareness. Oh God. Yeah. तो इसका सस्पेंशन इज एक्चुअली बैंक डिटेल्स डालने को कह रहा होगा, लेटर डेबिट कार्ड डिटेल्स. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. I can't remember right now what exactly. I think that was the one. डेबिट कार्ड क्रेडिट कार्ड का कोई झोल था वहां पे. मैं समझ गया. मैंने फिर उसके बाद I didn't go ahead. मैं समझ गया चूतिया बना रहा है, क्योंकि I have read about this happening to many people and getting fooled. Expulse 4V. Expulse 4V will get much cheaper off-road worthy motorcycle. Hi? क्या बात? Expulse 4V is a very nice motorcycle. He's selling for 1.4, man. Fuck, I'll pick up tomorrow only. But I want to ride Expulse before I pick up Expulse. मैंने ऑफ-रोड करना है तो Expulse से बढ़िया इंडिया में कुछ भी नहीं है, जो भी बोलो. ऑफ-रोड करना है, डर्ट राइडिंग करना है. Even the instructor who was kind of training us, he had an Expulse and he was riding the fuck out of it, man, on the dirt track. Wheelie, साला स्लाइड मार रहा है, क्या क्या नहीं कर रहा था उसके ऊपर. स्लाइड मार रहा है, व्हीली कर रहा है, पूरा एकदम पूरा भयानक वाली ट्रेनिंग कर रहा था उसके ऊपर. देख के मेरा वाह तेरी क्या आदमी है भाई. Shit, he was killing it, man. Expulse light as fuck. Expulse light as fuck. Expulse is a very good bike. The only problem the highway, man. Maybe fuck the highway. Maybe buy a Expulse and buy a lorry or some shit to carry it around. Nah, Expulse is a good bike. And Expulse you get for cheap also. 4Vs and all you get from 1.4. I can negotiate and bring it to say 1.3 maybe. I don't know how much is Expulse on road. Expulse on road. On road price. मेरा बोनस आएगा नेक्स्ट मंथ, उससे उठाएंगे. 1 point शोरूम एक्स शोरूम प्राइस है ये तो. A better engine with a bit of extra power make that bike an undisputed king of ADV segment. Cheap ones. True. Any day. It needs a little bit extra power. Little bit extra power. Done deal. Fucking good deal. 5 months old first owner. Nepal. Xpulse is a good option, man. What is this? Rally edition. Rally edition is different, right? It's close to 2 lakhs. This is a rally edition. Comes with a different stickering. What's the difference between a normal bike and the rally edition? Let's see. Hero Xpulse Rally Edition. They don't have a rally kit anymore. They have a rally edition. I want to watch someone who is sensible enough to make a video. Experienced person. Hard enduro recovery was nightmare. Living it up. Rally kit, not rally kit. Rally kit is gone. Rally edition. Let's check out his video, I guess. Modi 5 होती है. Modi 5 होती है. हाँ, modify होती है. मतलब there will be some rally parts and all. Better tires, I guess. Handlebar.
बाइक कैसी है क्या है चला के देखा था, लेकिन मैंने बोला था कि कंपैरिजन वीडियो तो बनता है क्योंकि अपने पास है बादल, मतलब
check out TV's Xpulse. He's having a rally edition. I don't like TV anymore, Arya. I used to like him. I used to watch his channel. There's a reason I don't like him. Maybe in future I'll watch his videos again, but I don't want to support that kind of motovloggers anymore. There's a reason behind it, and I will make a video for it very soon. He's a nice chap, no doubt, but for some reason, it really ticked me off. Nice video. He's a nice video, nice blah blah blah, everything nice. Some things just really ticked me off. I am making a video on it. I'm not gonna take his name though in that, but you'll get the point why I'm. Yeah, gambling. And it's not a small issue. And it's not like only he's doing it. छपरी राइडर्स, प्रॉपर छपरी राइडर्स की बात कर रहा हूं मैं, जैसे कि उमन सईद, सेम ऐप दे आर आल्सो डूइंग इट. He's also doing it just for fucking some few much money. He's ready to destroy his viewership live. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna go that low? You don't have money? You're fucking R1 owner and you're doing like that? This just disgusted me. I have so many friends who used to watch him, all unsubscribed. That day itself unsubscribed. If they're giving him 1 crore rupees, maybe then I maybe understand. There's a thing called, you're an influencer. You have some responsibility. I am not that big an influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm not influencing anyways. Rather, I get influenced. You have a big community, and most of his community, small kids are following him. They are underage. There are people who are not mature enough to understand all this. There should be a warning or something when you're telling about all this. And the way it is portrayed now, see how much money I won, see how you'll get bonus point and all. It has already happened in foreign countries. They already got fucked around for it. Now it's happening in India. DV Con, there's one local motovlogger. I don't support such things. I'll let people support him, but I cannot watch his content. I don't want to support someone who will do. I don't want to talk. I don't want to take his name also. I don't want to create any controversy also, but I want to make a video on it. I'm actually writing a script on it. I don't want to fuck around with my script. I'm writing a script on it that these YouTubers need to work on what sponsorships taking. I can understand motorcyclists don't have much opportunity when it comes to sponsorship, but at the same time you shouldn't go to that level. And I'm not kidding, I already got the offer too. Maybe मेरे को उतने पैसे नहीं मिले थे डीवी को मिले थे. I was getting around 20,000 rupees just to make one post on Instagram talking about a gambling app, and my 20,000 rupees I could have paid EMI for my bike for another 3-4 months, but I didn't stoop. But it just didn't work out with my conscience. It just didn't work out. So I don't know how it works out with these people's conscience when they have so much money. Maybe they're facing some financial issue. I don't want to talk about it. That's why they did it. But even the chapris are doing it. I can understand these women's Mickey and this क्या कहते हैं ये Mickey rap वाला या Barbie rap वाला कर सकता है, because it is expected out of them that they can stoop to any level. But then a sensible rider stooping to that level doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not gonna stoop to that level to just for a fucking 20,000 rupees. Today I saw a post from Karthik Customs. Felt really bad. He was saying the same thing. He was saying people only want to see chapri stuff. Nobody cares about actual quality content. That is the ultimate truth, man. That is actually true. Silver भाई बहुत धन्यवाद स्टिकर्स के लिए उन लोगों को. Actually it's very true. मेरे कुछ पोस्ट हैं जो are going viral on Instagram. They actually went viral. One of my video got 4 million views, which is viral for my kind of followership and the kind of content I get, like kind of comments I get, calling me mother chod, बहन चोद, वो जो करे वो क्या तेरे को क्या जा रहा है बहन के लोड़े, हाँ वो हायाबुसा ले रहा है, हाँ तू क्या किया, तेरे पास क्या है, हाँ वो जो चले वो मस्त आदमी है, उसके पास इतने सारे फॉलोअर्स इतने सारे सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं. I just write to them. I mean, that's what shows what people want to watch in India right now. That's what people are gonna get. And these Thapri riders are all promoting, gambling apps and buying Hayabusas from that money. Peaceful people spreading peace. Peacefully people spread. What can I do? We can't do shit about it. That's how it is. No. Shit usually gets more views, be it in India, be it outside. It's actually true.
वीडियो बनाते हैं कंपैरिजन वीडियो.
But at the end of the day, it's not about views, it's not about followers, not subscribers. If you have a good content, you will have good followership, even though it's small followership. And these brands they will know that this guy has good followership. This guy doesn't have those chotu kids who can get watches all this kind of content. They know, all big brands know what kind of viewership these people have, what kind of mentality they don't have money. So all these big brands good big brands won't go to them. Only this betting apps and all will go, because these betting apps they know that like out of 1,000 people they just want one kid to lose his shit, to take his mom's or dad's credit card and put money in it, and they have done it. They made money out of him. They just want one guy to become an addict and to fuck up his life, and they make money out of him. You think how these betting apps are paying so much money? Even after, you think they're giving money off for free or something? ये बोलते हैं ना, ये जब ये गैम्बलिंग वाले ऐप का ये प्रमोशन करते हैं, पता क्या बोलते हैं? हर गैम्बलिंग वाले ऐप पे प्रमोशन में आपको बोलेंगे ये ऐप को आप डाउनलोड कीजिए, ये आपको बोनस 5,000 रुपए देंगे. एनजीओ खोल के रखा उन्होंने, ये पैसे कमा रहे हैं बिकॉज ये लोगों को 5,000 रुपए बांट रहे हैं. अगर लोगों को 5,000 रुपए बांट रहे तो हम भी आज डाउनलोड कर लिए होते हैं. हम actually I have done it. I have actually downloaded the app and seen how you can get that 5,000 rupees and all, just to test it out. And there's a fucking crazy loop. How they fuck up people, how they make them addict of gambling, so that they don't get off the app until they make money out of them. चूतिए बैठे वहां पे वो. Yes, Dynamo Gaming talked about after 1 year you will forget Kacha Badam with million views, but his life struggle story with the lakh view will remembered for 10 years too. I used to work for EA. I know about kids addiction. Yeah, in gaming also same problem. These kids will get addicted. They'll take their mom and dad's credit card and go buy stupid skins and all. I have bought skins after earning money, and that also after I have some amount of money left that can be used for stupid shit. That's when I started buying skins and stuff in game. That also not much, some. here and there, and that also not expensive one, cheap ass ones. Vikas Ramajalla also spoke about it. Acha. They are losing customers left, right. What do you think happens to KTM? I think they'll slowly grow back because उनकी जो नई bikes है छपरीस को पसंद नहीं आ रही है. And also I think people's mentality will get better slowly. They'll understand that it's not about riding a bike for, you know, showbazi and all. I don't know, man. I think I'm rambling right now, but the point is, I think the Indian audience will slowly mature. Slowly mature, jaldi mature नहीं होगी, slowly mature होगी. जैसे mature होगी, they will understand about all this chapriness and all that, and they will start buying KTMs and all. And the kind of motorcycles KTM is focusing on, chapris are not that interested in it anymore. I think they're gonna move slowly to R15 and all. RC, they're not liking the new RC. Duke is the only one they're going after, but chapris usually want, you know, pairing bikes. So I think they should increase the price of bikes. They should. That's what they are actually increase. If you look, as I said in my last video, if you see the price from 2019 to 2023, the price have hiked a lot. So that is one of the reasons chapris are not buying KTMs that much now. That is also one of the reasons the sale of the bike has also gone down. It's not only KTM sales have gone down because the name of the company has kharab ho raha hai. It's also because the price also is hiking up, and also because RC look is not that great. There's a lot of factors involved. It's not only because chapri usko bula rahe log. That is one of the factors. There's a lot of other factors involved. The bikes are expensive. Bikes are not as cheap as before. Not at all cheap as before. KTM should increase weight by 150 kg for non-chapri mod. I think they should put like anti-wheelie mod. That's all, which cannot be removed. Chapris never reply. Chapris won't touch the motorcycle. KTM should increase weight. I'm just kidding. That's not possible. But yeah, I think KTM will grow back. And see, KTMs, they are selling motorcycle here, but I think they are recovering it outside country also because they are selling for more, all that. They are selling a good number of bikes outside India, Europe, Southeast Asia. They're selling good number of bikes, even though they're priced higher. So they are fine. There's nothing to be worried about. This is such a sad scene. They're giving such a great machine for such a bargain price and we're spoiling the KTM name. They didn't think about it. They didn't think about that it can happen. It happened because since the same thing that you said, na, it's a bargain price and all this. Because they sold a bike in bargain price, a lot of people were able to buy it. Chapris were able to buy it. Okay. Non-chapri people also bought it. Chapri people also bought it here and there. But then maximum number of chapris bought it because it went into OLX. And that's when the magic happened. The second-hand market. इंस्टा रील्स बंद करवा दो, सब सही हो जाएगा. सही बात. इनके चैनल ही बंद कर दो. इंस्टा रील को छोड़ो, इनके चैनल बंद करवा दो. शोरूम ओनर शुड आस्क द गाय फुल फॉर्म बिफोर बुकिंग. वो तो मैं भी ना बताऊंगा भाई साहब, मेरे को भी नहीं करने को मिलेगा. What the hell, dude?
Okay, let's continue कि बाइक्स में क्या क्या डिफरेंसेस है और दिखने में भी क्या क्या डिफरेंसेस है. तो ये देखो सामने अपनी दोनों बाइक्स हैं. अभी दिखने में आपको विजुअली काइंड ऑफ सेम ही लग रही होगी. जो नॉर्मल बंदा है लेमन टर्म्स में तो सब सेम ही लग रहा है, लेकिन
मेरे को क्या डिफरेंट लगता है मैं बताता हूँ. टायर डिफरेंट लग रहा है. आई थिंक इज मोर नॉबी, मोर परसेंटेज ऑफ ऑफ रोड, समथिंग लाइक दैट. और क्या डिफरेंट लग रहा है मेरे को? ऑब्वियसली स्टिकर इज डिफरेंट. देन द स्टिकरिंग पार्ट इज डिफरेंट. I think the lever guard is different, or it's just the colors that is different. और क्या डिफरेंस है भाई साहब? I don't know what else. The engine head is red color. That's cool. देखो वो वाली शायद जाएगी तो शोरूम ओनर्स शुड आस्क लाइट वेट होगा ऐसी।
जो भी प्रो राइडर है वो बोलेगा नहीं भाई डिफरेंसेस तो है। स्टार्टिंग सबसे पहले देख सकते हैं ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस।
ओके,
ग्राउंड क्लियरेंस अपना जो नॉर्मल वाला 240 उसका थोड़ा कम है।
Oh, that's why they were saying 270. The rally version comes with 270 ground clearance and 220 is for the normal one.
रैली एडिशन ये काफी ज्यादा हाइटेड है। दोनों सेम लेवल बाइक्स है। ऑफ कोर्स पेंट स्कीम टोटली डिफरेंट है। ये रैली एडिशन लिमिटेड
I don't trust him though. I have to double check it.
एडिशन है। इसका पेंट स्कीम इज इंस्पायर्ड बाय डकार रैली। तो देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे CS संतोष का सिग्नेचर
नाइस।
डकार रैली में जो हीरो की बाइक है उसका
बिग रॉक जाएंगे CN संतोष वाली सिग्नेचर वाली बाइक लेकर CN संतोष से मिलेंगे। शॉर्ट राइडर्स को प्रॉब्लम होगी।
सही कुछ पेंट स्कीम है। यहाँ पे देखो इंजन हेड का भी अच्छा कलर दिया हुआ है। थोड़ा सा फिट एंड फिनिश का कलर भी थोड़ा डिफरेंस है। देखो जो हैंडल बार राइजर्स है वो यही कलर के, मेरे वाले में जो है रैली एडिशन जो रैली किट मिलती है उसके ब्लैक वाले है। यहाँ पे देखो एग्जॉस्ट ये पूरा ब्लैक है, मैट फिनिश। पीछे का रियर ब्रेक का जो रिजर्वॉयर है वो भी अलग है। मेरा वाला जो है वो गोल वाला है, आपको दिखाऊंगा। ये वाला थोड़ा अलग है। इसमें सबसे मेजर चेंज है इसका सस्पेंशन। तो सस्पेंशन ट्रैवल ऑफ कोर्स बड़ा है लेकिन इट इज कंप्लीटली एडजस्टेबल
सस्पेंशन इसमें भाई।
तो इसका जो सस्पेंशन है कंप्लीटली एडजस्टेबल है। देखो 40 क्लिक।
व्हाट अ प्रोडक्ट मैन। मतलब दिस इज अ वेरी एडजस्टेबल सस्पेंशन एंड व्हाट प्राइस।
इसमें आते हैं ऑफ एडजस्टमेंट।
दिस इज अ रियली गुड बाइक हु आर really into motocross and doing off-road, not for a person like me who just learning, but people who are they're getting adjustable suspension and all.
Compression and rebound आप इसको उस हिसाब से एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं। सिमिलरली पीछे का भी जो सस्पेंशन है वो भी एडजस्टेबल है, कंप्लीटली एडजस्टेबल। इसका ट्रैवल भी ज़्यादा है दोस्तों, इसीलिए इसकी हाइट भी बड़ी हुई है। तो इसको चलाने का जो फील है वो डिफरेंट एज कम्पेयर टू दैट बाइक। दोनों की जो राइड क्वालिटी है।
I'm going on this next Sunday. आँख बंद करके ले लो। Fuck, dude. Man, I'm going on this next Sunday for the Hero X-Pulse experience, which is a 4 hours of event. तो वहां पे पता चलेगा मेरे को। अच्छे से मैं इसकी उतारूंगा, अच्छे से चलाऊंगा और फिर उसके बाद we'll make up our mind.
उसमें भी डिफरेंसेस है। ये वाली जो है
I didn't know about all this, man.
चलती है जैसे आपने चलाई होगी।
I'm living under a rock.
काफी ज्यादा चेंजेस है, स्पेशली ऑन ऑफ रोड और हाईवे। हाईवे पे मैंने इसको चलाया तो नहीं है लेकिन जितना भी शिव ने मुझे बताया इसकी बाइक है ये हाईवे पे अच्छा खासा कंफर्ट देती है। इसका जो सस्पेंशन है वो एकदम बाउंस भी नहीं मारता है। तो इट्स वेरी प्लस एंड वेरी गुड ऑन हाईवे। अचानक से कोई गड्ढा वड्ढा आ गया तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है। ये देखो रियर ब्रेक रिजर्वायर ये गोल वाला है। वो बाइक मैंने आपको दिखाया वो रेक्टेंगुलर था। तो ये माइनर कुछ
पैसा दे देना वही चला कर घर ले आना। और फिर मेरी बीवी ना मेरे को बाहर ही रख देगी। बाइक के साथ सोना पड़ेगा मेरे को।
मैट है इसका जो है वो नॉर्मल वाला है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस इसमें कुछ चीज़ें आपको अलग दिख रही होंगी। वो एक एडिशनल एक्सेसरीज मैंने लगाए काफ़ी सारे। दिस इज अ कम्प्लीटली न्यू बाइक। तो ये स्टॉक बाइक है, इसमें अभी तक कुछ लगा नहीं है। देख सकते हैं सारी गार्ड भी वैसे के वैसा ही है।
अभी आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि रैली एडिशन और रैली किट में क्या डिफरेंस है। तो रैली एडिशन जो है ये बाइक ये डायरेक्टली हीरो ने एज ए रैली किट एज ए पैकेज दे दिया है OEM से। ये वाली बाइक है ये नॉर्मल है। इसके पहले क्या होता था कि आपको अगर रैली किट लेनी पड़ती थी ऑन दिस बाइक। मतलब ये बाइक किट खरीदो, ये बाइक को डायरेक्टली लग के आ गई है। तो आपको ये ऐसी वाली बाइक खरीदने की जरूरत नहीं है विद दिस बाइक। लेकिन अब ये बोल रहे हैं कि दिस इज लिमिटेड एडिशन बाइक, तो ये बाइक नहीं मिलेगी शायद।
ओह लिमिटेड एडिशन
में कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं जस्ट इन केस अगर होगी तो पता नहीं, आगे फ्यूचर में आई तो पता नहीं। अगर स्टॉक में होगी तो आपको मिल जाएगी। आई थिंक प्राइस डिफरेंस भी कुछ 15-20 हज़ार का है, राइट। तो ये राइट नाउ 1,65,000 ऑन रोड मुंबई के आसपास अराउंड 1,80,000-82,000। तो एक 15 से 20 हज़ार के आसपास का प्राइस डिफरेंस है, विच इज टोटली जस्टिफाइड।
और रैली किट आप लगाओगे तो आपको
I'm gonna message that guy man. I'm gonna go to his house and check out the motorcycle tomorrow.
और आपको सीट जो है वो ऑफ-रोडिंग सीट मिलेगी।
The one guy is selling this one. It's a limited edition apparently.
ये वाले स्टॉक मिलते हैं जैसे इसमें मिलते हैं।
तो दोस्तों ये थे मेजर डिफरेंसेस ये दोनों बाइक्स के। बेसिकली डिफरेंसेस आर बेस्ड ऑन रैली किट।
My birthday is also coming on 13th of April. I think that's the best time to buy it. I think I can tell my wife also. I want to gift myself something.
ऐसे समझो कि इस पे लक की कंपनी से आ गई है। That's the major difference. हाँ अब ये बाइक किसने खरीदनी चाहिए? अगर आप नॉर्मल सिटी कम्यूट करते हो, नॉर्मल आपको बजट फ्रेंडली बाइक चाहिए, थोड़ा पैसा भी बचाना है, तो आई थिंक इफ योर हाइट इज लो 5'7", 5'8" के नीचे आपकी हाइट है तो आई थिंक यू शुड गेट नॉर्मल वर्जन, क्योंकि कैसा है कि हाइट थोड़ा एक बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। अगर हाइट 5'5" हो या 5'5" से कम हो, इनफैक्ट 5'5" भी मैं कम ही बोल रहा हूँ, 5'7" हो या मेरी जैसी हाइट है फिर भी थोड़ा टिप्टो हो रहा है, ठीक है आई कैन मैनेज, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन कुछ लोगों को कभी इम्बैलेंस होकर गिरने के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं विद दिस बाइक। अगर आप प्रोफेशनल हो तो फिर कोई टेंशन नहीं है। एंड ऐसे अगर आप प्रो राइडर हो, अगर आपको बहुत ज़्यादा ऑफ रोडिंग करनी है, डर्ट ट्रैक करना है, ट्रेल्स करना है, एंड्यूरो मोड में पहाड़ चढ़ना है, नदियाँ क्रॉस करनी है, लद्दाख में इधर उधर घुसना है, कुछ भी करना है, जो चाहिए
लद्दाख में घुस जाओ जाके। चलो गाइस मेरे को लेट हो रहा है, मेरे को बाहर जाना है अभी, ठीक है गाइस, आई नीड टू हेड आउट, बेस्ट ऑफ लक, यू विल नीड इट। चलो बैलिस्टिक्स भाई, आई एम सो सॉरी इवन इफ आई गॉट ओवरहीटेड, समटाइम्स आई गेट ओवरहीटेड, आई एम सो सॉरी। अगर मेरी कोई बात खराब लगे, मेरे को आई जस्ट फील बैड, समटाइम्स आई गेट ओवरहीटेड, बट आई एम सो सॉरी। ऑल्सो क्या नाम है, आई सी यू गाइस टुमारो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, कल स्ट्रीम फिर से करेंगे, लेट्स सी, आई एम नॉट रियली श्योर अबाउट इट। कल मेरा एक प्लान है एक बंदे से मिलने का, एक यूट्यूबर है जिसका वीडियो दिखा रहा था, ही डज ऑफ रोड ऑन एडवेंचर 390, आई एम गोना मीट हिम, I want more clarity around motorcycles and all, and he's gonna help me also in my future, you know, endeavor of doing dirt ride and off-road. So I'm gonna meet him tomorrow. If I'm not able to meet him tomorrow, then I'll stream. ठीक है guys, चलो bye bye guys, see you guys, bye bye Ting Tom, Ballistics bye bye, Skinny Kun bye bye, Arya bye bye, and SKM bye bye. Thank you so much. Stand is also different, huh? शादी के बाद वाली जिंदगी दिख रहा है, सब कुछ लिया परमिशन। अरे और क्या लेना पड़ता, बड़ी बड़ी चीज़ों में लेनी पड़ती भाई साहब, मजाक थोड़ी ना है। हम सोच रहे हैं अपना दूसरा पीसी बेचने का, दूसरा पीसी बेच के थोड़ा पैसा निकाल के उससे खरीदने का। मेरे पास 2 पीसी है, एक पे मैं स्ट्रीम करता हूँ, एक पे मैं गेम खेलता हूँ। सो आई वाज थिंकिंग आई विल कीप 1 पीसी ओनली बिकॉज आई एम नॉट डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ गेमिंग स्ट्रीम्स, सो आई थिंक 1 पीसी इज मोर देन इनफ, एंड फ्यूचर आई कैन बाय अ PS5 इज रिक्वायर्ड। तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ अपना दूसरा वाला पीसी बेच दूंगा एंड गेट सम मनी आउट ऑफ इट। ऐसे भी फालतू में जगह ले रहा है मेरा। I think I'm gonna do that. I had to sell some shit. Some shit I have to sell. PC. I think I'll get out of the PC. I might get around 20K or something. Max. 20 to 30K. Unfollow gaming at archive 100. Hello, Hangama. To achieve 100, क्या बात है? Let's go. Really sorry for I late. अरे कोई नहीं. चलो गाइस, पापा निकलते हैं, कल मिलते हैं गाइस, बाय बाय।